look like Andrew Tate on crack. That's what you look like.
He got hoes
in his trunk.
The black Andrew Tate would have on a.
Hey, the men bar for men is horrible. We like, he got hoes. He got a couple dollars.
Hey, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Shit.
Nah, his shit don't work. I told everybody do a fucking check.
All the time.
That shit don't work. You can tell.
Nigga, you look like the AIDS version of Mav Hoffa.
We passed. Get out of here, man.
He didn't like it. Look, he didn't like it.
That would kind of hit. That would hit.
He was like, wait.
No,
like,
you gotta put the pieces together.
Yeah,
like,
nigga look
the
like
picture come together.
COVID Hoffa.
Like,
You look like you never had COVID.
I know, right? Let's just skip me.
Underrated. That was underrated. We got to get that drop. We got to get an underrated drop. When somebody said underrated, that was underrated. That was pretty fucking good.
This nigga said you look like
That
you
was
never
pretty
had
fucking
COVID.
I ain't never had no thinning disease.
That's pretty fucking good, Steve.
Any sickness that made you thin never hit me.
Man.
I missed
You
all
wish.
of it.
Bypass.
You like, I
all of
wish.
it.
You're like, how you get that disease? I fucking too.
I've been trying to starve myself to death for the longest, but I never make it past 4 hours.
It's sugar. It's sugar, man. It's sugar. It's sugar.
Yeah, I like sugar.
We can tell. It's obvious. You wear it.
Said it's obvious.
I wear it well.
Yeah, you wear it well.
Wear it well. Wear it well.
It's been a lot going on this week, man.
Yeah, man.
We got a lot. Let's get right to it. What we gonna intro with? Somebody put the intro music in?
Yeah, sure did. Go ahead and check it out.
Oh, I'd be surprised.
You still doing that?
I said it when I did it. You just didn't peep.
You still doing that? This nigga still.
And I just came back from Montgomery Brawl training.
My God.
We had practice. We practice on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Because I saw you when
When
you
y'all
came
play.
in.
Yeah.
I saw you when you came in. You came in with your chair, whatever.
Yeah, I have
I
my
thought
chair.
you was going to sit it here, but then I looked and was like, why would he put a fold out for instead of this nice gray?
Yeah, man.
You came from Montgomery
Brawl.
Brawl training?
Yes, sir. Practice.
What's some of the courses they teach you?
You know, we work at all facets of fucking people up.
What's the mission statement?
Don't lose. To let them know they done fucked up. That's the mission statement.
Don't lose.
You done fucked up.
Fuck around and find
Don't
out.
lose. Definitely.
Fuck around and
We
find out.
practice.
Make them
That's
find
on-
out.
Yeah,
We
fuck
practice
around
We
several-
help them find out.
That's on the
We help
jersey.
them-
We practice several different forms of stomping, swimming,
Skipping.
skipping,
Okay.
chair swinging, of course,
Of course.
hat throwing.
Got to.
You know, it's a multifaceted course. You guys.
It's like every army got they like weapon of choice. Like you remember like back in the day they had the
No.
Kais. What's the katana? Katanas. Yeah.
No.
Then you had the rice thing. That's what the police got.
The Arabs had rocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And dress shoes.
Yes. Jesus Christ. You have to add that shit. Yeah, what the
The,
fuck?
the new
man?
weapon of choice for us. Folding
Montgomery
chairs.
ball
Folding
training.
chairs. Yeah, you know what else? With that, we saw a couple of stereotypes broken down on that. You said it in your demo. You know what I'm saying? One of them, and that's swimming.
Yeah. Black people don't swim. That boy was swimming kind of fast.
That man was
He was
motherfucking.
16.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's pretty young. That's why he's able to pull himself up so quickly.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Pulled himself
I
up
still
and
been in
knocked
the
the
water.
nigga out.
Hey, I'm struggling on that part of the training right there. To
On
get
the pull
to
up.
getting out the water fast.
Hey, look, there's a few 40-year-old niggas I can swim that could probably swim that fast, right, and keep up with that. Pull yourself out. I don't think so.
The new hit single. My new number one anthem.
Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl.
His name is G-Mac
Now y'all done
Cash out
started
of
some shit,
Detroit.
so we gon' finish it. And this time, everybody about
He
to
done
witness.
came up with a hit.
Bro told them to move, just doing his job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. Let's get it. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin. Let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Came with the chair like I got some action. Cuz came no shirt like I got Sebastian. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kinda lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. Don't do it. But fuck that.
That
Fam said it was kind of lit.
That nigga said, I saw a rock bottom. Fuck is this, wrestling?
Right.
Nigga. G-Mac Cash got the
Like
number
I got
one record.
even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. Don't do it. But fuck that chair going down in history.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl.
Yeah.
Not one, but them all.
Shit is a classic.
Man, listen.
Instant. You gotta capture the moment. You gotta be there.
You got to hear it on 212s. You know I got 12s in my car.
Ooh, quaking.
Windows down. I'm riding through every white neighborhood in Chicago.
5 miles an hour so everybody sees you.
Everybody sees me.
I ain't heard that song. When I was
Right. Hey, I would love to be in the car with you when you do that. Please. Oh, my Jesus. Hey. Because that's just quaking in the car. You looking at everybody, you know what I'm saying, on the sidewalk. Say something stupid. Montgomery Brawl.
I'm standing on the street. White man was walking towards me. I looked at the chair. He turned around and walked the other way.
Hey.
You heard what they calling that nigga?
Who?
The swimmer. All the names.
Aquaman.
No.
I heard they made all of them Avengers or some shit, right?
Black
It's
Aquaman.
one. It's a few of them.
JJ Fish. Jermichael B. Phelps.
That shit was funny.
Captain Hook. Catfish Cuz.
Yo.
Koi Fish Kingfish.
Listen.
Tyrone Lochte.
Listen, I heard they shut that young man.
21 Tilapia.
They sent that young man so much money they shut his cash app down.
Good.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Shaquille O'Gills.
Hilarious. Hey, hilarious.
Come on, man. That young lad got a publicist now. You heard?
16 years old, man. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. Let me see. Lil Namor.
Little Nate. He's a Lil.
No Namor.
Like Lil Nemo.
Namor.
You know, we've been rejoicing this week, man. Like, what does that mean? What did last Saturday mean?
I don't know, but I saw one of them pictures where they was laughing at the girl's name, but the dude's name in the picture she was with, last name was Sessions. Ring a bell for anybody?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Jeff
the
Sessions.
same country. I mean, same state. Jeff Sessions was the attorney general.
Yeah, I think it's political all day. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was a
Think it's
state.
in
No, he
relation?
was a state senator. He was a senator for that state, and then he was attorney general. For Trump.
Yeah.
Any relation? Do you know? Do you know?
If your last
be
name's
distant.
Sessions in Alabama,
Hey,
when I go to bars, it is.
1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah. Nigga, like, what the fuck?
That was unfortunate but beautiful to see. You know what I'm saying?
Would y'all to help?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. After I
Look
saw
at
it.
the bar.
Hey.
No, I would have helped.
No.
It's not. That's not
After I
what
saw
I'm thinking about.
everybody
There's
else
just one line that was crossed.
Would you have swung?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. What
Would you would have
See,
swung
I
the
don't
chair?
think- See, I don't think.
What was the
y'all-
line that
I
was
don't think y'all. I don't think y'all know me, but
No,
it's
I
cool.
do.
I'm
No,
cool. I'm
but-
cool
but-
and
but-
calm in this
I
way,
know,
but
but I know. I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories. More so since then, though. You know, you've adopted the Moses persona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Moses cracking somebody?
Absolutely.
Would you would have grabbed your chair pistol?
Yeah, I would have grabbed the chair. I just wouldn't have hit a woman with it.
You swinging.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
And she ran up.
Some of them women look like
She's
dudes.
running up.
And no, she wasn't. Not when he first hit her. She was on the
She
ground
ain't
first.
run up after.
Nah,
I hope not. Did he hit hard enough?
that was. And also, nobody is talking about this. Like, which do you prefer? Here's the question: the plastic chair they have or the metal chairs?
I'm glad it was the plastic one. Cause the metal chair he'll be facing a whole different
How
type
you
of
use
case.
it? It don't
I
matter.
don't care.
it does
Some
matter.
weapon.
Now the new school metal chairs, yeah, but I'm talking about the metal chairs that like
That we grew
that
up
was
with?
that we grew up
They have a
with.
concussion. That motherfucker with
The
a
brother,
Which one did you bring here with you?
oh man, I brought the plastic demo.
That's what y'all practice with.
Yeah, that's what we
Y'all
practice.
go
with.
out in the field though.
Yeah.
go out in the field.
Only thing is, see that plastic, right? It'll break on you if you hit somebody. Like it'll pop.
pop
The
back.
pieces, the
Yeah.
pieces can break off. That metal chair that ain't happen.
Did you
It
see
might dent. You
Seafood's-
just flip it over and keep going.
Did you see Seafood's chair?
That's why they use it in wrestling.
Did you see Seafood's chair? Did his chair break?
Seafood.
Nah, his chair did not break. His chair did not break.
Why he throw his hat in the air though?
Because it was
Oh,
money
signal
time.
time.
It's go time. What
No.
you mean?
That's another
Like,
thing.
I do that,
That
shit.
was-
on-
that
hey,
was the
you already
5
know what that
seconds
means.
before that, was that a universal thing?
That was the bat signal.
Dog, you already know this, dog.
It's up.
If
That's-
y'all on the bridge and y'all see me in an interaction or whatever, I'm like, then I'm like,
In one gesture, that nigga
I guarantee
said,
you, y'all
that's
y'all
cap
already
and
know
it's
what
up.
it is. Yep.
In one,
And
But
one
also-
cap, it's
it's
up.
up.
Also, he wasn't a security
Stop
guard.
cap.
No, he was doing his job.
He wasn't a
He was a
security
doc dude.
guard.
No, he
No,
wasn't
he wasn't
security.
even that.
He
He
worked
was
there.
a co-captain of the fucking
Oh yeah.
boat.
You can tell with that white shirt. I agree.
Yeah,
I can
he
see that.
was
I can see that.
co-captain of the
because
boat,
everybody
so
that
he
worked there
wasn't
had
just
blue
the-
shirts on.
Yeah, he wasn't just like you said,
Yeah.
security on dock or anything
Yeah.
like. No, that nigga's the co-captain of that boat.
And the
That's what
time
was
lapse
like,
of that.
okay.
Like when you first see them fighting, the boat is off the dock
It's
and they
off-
look
yeah.
Right.
And then when you see them fighting, the boat is
Boat's
docked.
there.
So clearly some time has passed.
Yeah.
Like a
Boat's
nigga
there.
park. That's my boy.
The fight,
That's
no,
like,
no, the fight was over.
I'm trying.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey, turn
The
this
fight
bitch
was
around.
over.
Everybody on the boat.
And
didn't
everybody
get
on the
that-
boat like,
Nah.
Turn this bitch around.
Cause
not over.
the
Bitch,
young
we
brother,
ain't get out of league.
the young brother came from that boat
My
that
boss-
swam across.
Yeah.
He jumped from that boat and
Yeah,
swam across.
yeah, he got over there.
Damn, they gonna have to buy that boy another cell phone.
That's
That's the first thing I thought about. I was like, his cell phone whopped.
The first
got
thing
a
I
big-
thought about is he threw his like he probably like hold this and jumped in.
I hope
But
so.
no. Do y'all think it's over?
It's never over.
Listen,
It's just a
Clan gonna ride tonight.
It
bro,
dies down.
don't be surprised if we hear about some niggas they found hanging from a tree, bruh.
Nah, they don't want that.
Alternate.
How you think it'll happen?
A dog.
That shit do
It-
be happening
it-
like that
it-
because
it-
a lot of witnesses in the not to
We
get
talking
off-
about
off
Alabama.
course,
It's
but,
a lot of country in Alabama.
I hear
the
you.
Tyree Nichols. And it's just to give a point to what you're saying, the
Yeah.
Tyree Nichols shit, just how like that shit be heated in the moment. It'd be a pan fire and we go crazy, and then
Die down. Yeah.
the police officer that didn't ride with the rest of them,
Yeah.
and turn and start testifying
Yeah.
was shot in his driveway.
Yeah.
So to your point, how it's gonna happen? It's gonna be shit like that. Like it's gonna be people that it's gonna seem all like not tied to this one off. Like
Yeah.
this nigga was selling nickel bags. This nigga used to his baby mama killed him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all that type of shit. But his baby
Yeah.
mama
Well, they got names, all of them,
of who?
A good amount.
of all the black people.
Yeah, a good amount. Because here's the thing. Some of them are
That
gonna,
16-year-old is protected. Nothing will happen to him.
Yeah, no, I don't
He's
think
straight.
anything. I don't think anything will happen. to
On
him.
different levels too.
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
different levels.
I think the people who all could suffer some charges is everybody once the boat docked.
Yeah.
Because not
Everybody who
now
was
that's
involved
mob
after
action,
that,
action.
yeah, I think
The
they
shit
could.
died. That's
You
mob
chased him.
action.
You was
chased
aggressive.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you won't win that in court though, honestly.
Nah.
But if you want to get charged,
Yeah, I see that.
Yo,
see
I
that.
heard.
How many strangers help though? You can't find me. Like if I just saw that happen and I ran down there, got a few kicks and left. Even if I'm on tape, it's like
I'm back at the crib, baby.
Listen, I heard Trump had a rally down there, or something like the day before. Is that it? Is it any validity to
I
that?
didn't know that.
I
you
didn't know
said
that.
that. Well, I heard that from somewhere and I didn't look it up.
Only thing I heard that
You can't
happened.
now though.
Only thing I heard that happened was that morning, the ritual that some black women organization, I forget the name of it, that they did for the ancestors, because that used to be what that used to be, and that used to be a
Yeah.
slave dock and et cetera.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they did some ritual and threw flowers in the water that morning. The morning
conjured
before that
something
happened.
up.
Yeah, that's
No,
what a lot of people
no,
saying.
no,
That's
no,
what a lot of
no.
people. A lot of people are saying like this
no,
wasn't.
what-
Yeah.
Was-
Hold on,
Was
hold on.
the,
Say that again, not real slow.
Yeah, it
but
was.
just
I don't.
it was in the same river.
It was in the exact same spot, but earlier that morning. I want to say it was
Trump did
earlier
not
that
have a
morning.
rally.
Was the Montgomery 7 there when it happened? It was like 7 of the white people, right? Like 7.
Montgomery 7.
Was
Them
they-
motherfuckers said they had January 6th. We got August 6th.
I don't know. I don't think so
The
because it was super
insurrection.
early in the morning. So it was super early. Yeah, it was super early because I know it was early in the morning. I want to say it was that day or that morning. And there's footage of them all walking to the dock with flowers, and you know what I'm saying.
Why niggas skip when they fight like that? Like why they?
It's money time, man.
Listen, man.
Why you skip? You
made
skip
me
for
feel
money.
good.
I guess.
You saw what kicked it off, right? It was the youth. They couldn't wait to get off the boat.
Oh yeah.
They couldn't wait. They didn't even need nobody. They was finna try to clear that
Here's the
whole
other-
dock
Here's
up.
the other part. There is a microaggression when you're on the boat. When it's a lot of black people on the boat, it could be a great time, but there is a
only
very
take
small
one
percentage of people being like, "We on the fucking boat, guys."
Right.
Like, come on, it's not lost on me that we, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a fucking boat. Anything can happen on the. I know what happened last time. It was a lot of black people on the boat, so
There's a nervousness.
There's a nervousness
That
there.
turns
so
into-
soon as it's like, okay, it's coming to an end. I'll be off this boat in 10
little
minutes.
bit.
You know how niggas already
Fancy
like
already.
Yeah, like I'm finna. I'll be out the parking lot in
little
20
bit.
minutes. Like we've already planned our exit, and anything that stops that is like, oh, this some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Even when you at a basketball game, and
Anywhere.
you leaving in the. It's like, why is it taking so long to leave,
The
guys?
parking lot.
Are we
of-
not
of
all
anything-
leaving? You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like niggas, you would get your ass whooped at the end of any big
Literally.
event. Like black people, like white people turn up during the event. Like they be like, hey, I'm enjoying the event. Chill out. But when we leaving and you don't let us leave,
In my way.
I feel like you hold on. You know what I'm saying? There's
In my way.
like get the fuck
Move
out the
around.
way. Yeah.
You need some help?
There's an aggression there.
Y'all kept us on this boat, and you try to jump my man.
like
I think
that.
it's that part. That part. It's the y'all try to jump my man.
Or you got some people be like, y'all only did that because we 90 feet away. Like
Yeah, it's
you
what I'm
wouldn't have did that if we was not.
But no, it was like out of the whole bunch, it was like 4 or 5 super Avengers.
You know what's also interesting to see? How we always talk about black men versus black women and women knowing their roles and X, Y, and Z. No black women jumped in that shit.
Zero.
What?
Them white women was jumping in that shit.
Wait a second.
No, there was a couple after women jumped.
I didn't see-
I did. There was a couple like
There was
you know,
some sisters in
and
there
then- and
throwing.
but it was only.
I didn't see none.
But it was
I didn't see
only
none.
when you seen the women jump in.
Yeah, they just
You're like, you ain't gonna hit my nigga like that type, like you know,
right. It was woman
that
on
type
woman.
of shit.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
That,
Like,
that was
but
their
that's
whole
a
intention.
role.
They
These
didn't,
women are.
no, they didn't get off the dock and run to no.
It's just like, oh, y'all done fucked up now.
Yeah,
Our
no,
son
no,
and
no,
brothers.
Listen,
and,
y'all gotta watch that footage again. Them sisters was hitting them white dudes too.
Oh yeah, right. After you get into it, like yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like
Y'all
we-
gotta watch that
no,
footage.
no, he goddamn right. But baby girl kicking the shit out.
Man, they was going in,
But that's
bruh.
after. You know what I'm saying.
It wasn't
the
aggressive.
melee. The melee
it's
already.
like
happened.
that's what we doing.
Okay, you had Aquaman, you had Chairman,
You had the 3 men skipping down the plank.
you had the 3 amigos,
Yeah.
you had. Hold on, I'm gonna call him the Thing, the big brother who with the stump.
Oh yeah. Did you saw the nigga pulling the boat back when they tried to
When
pull
they pulled
off?
it back. Hey, that shit was wild.
That nigga pulled the boat
pulled
back.
it back.
Incredible Hulk.
Man.
Fantastic Four. Nigga, that nigga did that nigga.
Why that man was hitting them people with that chair pistol?
He
Like
an
that?
old man. You don't fuck with old
Yeah.
people. Don't even act like you finna run. Like you supposed to respect my age. Like I do the same thing. If I'm that old,
Did you
65,
see how he
I
was-
guarantee
did
he
you see
didn't
how he
even
was swinging that
start to
chair?
get into it.
constantly. It was a constant.
He was hard, bro. He was trying to fuck some
He was trying
people
to
up out there.
flatten her ass.
I don't see the
But
problem.
when he
Why didn't she buckle on
When
the
he-
first one?
when he-
As soon as he got a chair, if I get hit over the head with a chair in a melee, I'm going down.
She wanted to talk about
But
it.
did you see him though?
Tearing ass.
His last swing when he hit it on the ground, he instantly dropped the chair because I'm sure he seen 5-0 right
Yes,
there,
sir.
and then put his hands.
Why
on
they,
his
about it. I did
why
it.
the police
I
skip
did it.
over everybody and
'Cause
arrest
he
him?
hit a woman
They like,
with a
all right.
chair.
The police was letting them rock though.
Got a weapon.
Hold on.
You hit a woman with a chair.
Did y'all
You
see?
went up there and everybody go get chairs down.
Hold on. What about them people though? When they wasn't scared, them white people wasn't scared. They took their licks like true.
They was drunk.
I was gonna say, have you ever seen an intoxicated
They was drunk.
white
They was
person?
They was drunk.
They will take tons of punishment.
And they will also look at that footage and be like,
Damn,
we was drunk.
And they keep saying
got
they keep saying my man got thrown in the water. He jumped in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
jumped in the
That
water.
girl
He
got thrown in
intended.
the
white,
Yeah.
the white girl got pushed
No,
in the
yeah,
water.
but no, dude literally was like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck this,
Fuck this.
I'm out."
They ain't
That
finna keep
also,
hitting me
that
upside
also
my head
ups
like
it
that.
up because they're fighting on what you think what those white people think the playing field is way smaller for black people that can't swim. So we're swinging for life. I'm not going in this water. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all swinging and being like, if we go in the water, we go in the water. They like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
right. Because everybody didn't jump off the boat and swim.
Everybody can't swim, but everybody willing to fight. But it's also like,
but listen,
fighting on the dock, guys.
We talking about Montgomery, Alabama, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is the heart of.
That's Emmett Till? Was that Emmett Till?
No, that's Money, Mississippi. Montgomery, Alabama is the birthplace of the civil rights movement, right?
Selma.
Selma is only like 26 miles
Bloody
from Montgomery.
Sunday. Yeah, Bloody Saturday. That's why they were saying Bloody Saturday.
But like most, but it's not really a small town.
Montgomery,
but it's not a a small town.
It's not.
But it's not a big city. It's not like that. But like most cities in the South, it's very segregated.
Yeah. I used to live down there, man.
Alabama?
Yeah, man. Lowndes County, where the actual Black Panther, Hayneville is in Lowndes County. That's where the actual Black Panther Party started.
Really?
Yes.
And what's the biggest, biggest city?
Montgomery.
Montgomery?
Yeah, Montgomery.
When was you down there?
7th grade year, 8th grade year,
Oh, you was down
9th
there
grade year.
for some educational
so you was
purposes.
I lived there. Like my family's from there.
You was a badass nigga and they sent you to the South. You was a
know
badass
anybody
kid that was like, hey,
Send him to the South with his
send him to the
grandma.
South.
Okay.
So, hey, look, I told Naomi because, they shit is, we're going to send you back home. And I told her, I was like, we grew up with it. They're going to send you down south.
Yeah. No, all day.
Same shit.
You going to Mississippi, you going to Georgia, you going to Alabama, you getting up out of here.
Yeah, no. And bro, like you was in the same city with the other race and they got their own schools. It was still like segregated, like back in the daytimes, bro.
Yeah,
The
if you
shit
was
was
in
crazy.
Alabama, they was still flying the Confederate flag.
Yeah, this was like the early 90s, man.
Shit, Chicago is very segregated, but it's a lot more intermingling because it's so big.
You know anybody still down there?
Yeah, man.
Give them a call right now.
Let's go. Call them up, man. We finna see what the climate is like down there now. What's the people feeling like?
And a lot podcast exclusive.
We're reporting live from Montgomery 1. Live from Montgomery 1. We got Nita Brown, the reporter. Miss Brown.
Yes, sir.
How are you, lady?
I'm great. How are you?
Wait a minute. First question. Was that you I saw on that pier? Kicking that lady in that water. Was that you?
I don't recall.
I like it.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
Good answer. Good answer.
I like it.
What's going on down there? What's the climate like down there? How are people feeling down there? Is we going to have another
You
one?
know what? Shockingly,
Yeah.
it is more peaceful.
No,
You said more
Shockingly,
people. What you
People
mean?
are
Peaceful.
getting along. Yeah.
Peaceful.
Oh.
It's peaceful. It's quiet.
you know what? I can believe that because of a couple of interviews I saw with white people in regards to this, and they like, yeah, they should have got their ass kicked. It's different
They
when
agree. They agree.
Mhm. It's different when they agree. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so
Yeah, a lot of them from right around here, they agree that, yeah, they found out. They messed around and found out.
So what was the significance of
that.
that day? Like what was actually the thing? Like what do you think other than the fact that they wouldn't move that boat? Was it an underlying reasoning behind what happened?
If I had to guess, they were drunk. Because it was a lot of stuff going on downtown.
Yeah.
A lot. It was a lot of things going on. And that was just like one of the events, the riverboat ride. That's always going on. That's continuous.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that that's where the riverboat is supposed to park. That's where the Harriet, that's where it docks. Everybody knows they've been doing that for years.
So that's just known.
So
That's
for them-
known knowledge, flat out.
That's known.
So what
If
was
you've ever been downtown, that's known.
what was going on in the city that weekend? Like what it was like a lot of black people in the city, a lot of white people, white events, or just like historic.
It was a mixture. Downtown now has become Montgomery. It's a mixture. It's not just black, not just white. there were a lot of black people downtown that day at the Riverboat because I think they had like a class reunion. And those people were actually from Selma, where the what they call now the thugs were from. But other than that, it was a mixture. They had like a back to school fest. There was a lot of things going on downtown last Saturday.
Now pre-incident is the city still like, is it segregated like naturally? Like, is it still like they on one side and us on one side? Is it still like this underlying tone of separatism, like, or is is Montgomery coming into the modern age?
Let me tell you, they try to separate from us, but it never worked. I mean, they might be gone they'll move away from us and it'll last maybe 6 months. But, you know, it's a mixture now. It's all mixed up in all neighborhoods, actually.
Well, since you said that, let me ask you, what was the temperature like before all this happened? You know what I mean?
I can't say that it was awful, but you know, everybody just kind of stayed in their lane.
It was tolerable.
But
Everybody
now
was.
It wasn't awful. Nobody, you know, wasn't a bad thing. It's not like, you know, you would see in the movies back in the day, so segregated that, you know, people are afraid. I think that just brought out the fact that, you know, when we see something wrong now, we're sticking together.
Yeah.
We're not going to just let it happen and live in fear.
Have we gotten any?
What happened back in the day?
Have we gotten any like repercussions down? Like, has anything been happening to us? You know,
Actually,
since that happened, no,
nothing.
Tells a lot.
Nothing.
They don't want.
Tells a lot. I'm telling you. Hey,
they don't want to get no parts of that ass whooping that was getting handed out that day. They stand clear of them punches.
It's been better. It's been better. To be honest, it's been better.
Yeah. So when you hit that lady, was you ashamed?
What was going through your mind when you
kicked that lady in that water? What was your first thought to run?
I did see a lady with a footprint in her face, but I wasn't wearing those kind of shoes.
I like it.
Yes. Well, we had to touch down with Montgomery when I reported live in Montgomery to try to get a little insight on what the temperature is like down there, how people feeling, and what's going on, and really get a little feedback to see what's going on. So, thanks for calling in.
We
You're
called
welcome
her.
anytime.
All right, yeah, we called you. My fault.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Anytime.
And a lot of podcasts exclusive on the ground zero.
Ground zero, literally.
Look at that. Ain't nothing happening.
Where else?
Everything is chill. That's what I'm saying.
That's this week.
I feel you, but
I think it's also the fact that you like they Southern and they on the national spotlight, so it's a little a tinge of
they gonna let it die down a little bit.
Yeah, like,
because you know they do that shit.
There's
under,
embarrassment.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
they
Southern
not
people,
national,
they don't
local. You know what
it's
I'm
like
saying?
hold on,
I
you got people
just feel
in California talking about us.
I feel like they is like, how dare they beat our ass like that?
I agree.
And
I
think
can see that.
this finna be.
I can see that.
We can't even have this image that image of that.
They feeling too good.
Not even, but the image of them being the lesser than.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think they gonna let that shit ride.
This, you know what? If he was here, he hit the button. I'd do it. Alternate 9 of thought.
Yeah.
What if this actually showed? What if this actually showed not just the rural areas, you know what I'm saying, that usually stay in their local lane, you know what I'm saying, when shit go left, you know what I'm saying, nobody get to really see it or whatever. What if this actually showed all of them that maybe as far as us, as a culture, black folk, maybe this is the turning point where they're not going to wait to see if the powers that be take care of this or that or whatever. No. I'm going to go holler at LeBron. I'm going to holler at Steve. I'm going to holler at Ahmad or whatever. We about to go down here and we about to march out. You know
I think it was too isolated.
Whoa. Especially since they didn't see when shit like that happens and it is actually viewed so on a third-party scale.
Yeah.
as she said, ain't nobody got in trouble.
I think it's reactive and proactive. Like, niggas are definitely reactive. Like, we're going to react to one of our own on his back getting beat up by it. But when it's like, how do we take action to da-da-da-da-da, it's like,
But that's what I'm saying.
you're going to lose people at the more steps you take. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got to get a loan. We got to get incorporated. We got to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I was just here to beat white
But I
people
mean,
up.
just off the,
But
just off the initial understanding, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? This happened. Let's go. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know how
Instead of
niggas
that
is.
fear of, well, you know.
Here's the thing. You know how niggas is. I wasn't there. I didn't see that. So how did it happen like that? I don't know if it happened like that.
Y'all don't even know. Them same dudes was all just yelling at that same captain for the boat ride either being too short or long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, we saw the shit with Quavo. That shit last weekend when he got tied up and all that shit was because two niggas pulled out guns because the boat ride was too short. They paid too much money, and when the police came on, they didn't know who had guns, so they put everybody in zip ties. So
Yeah.
then, the media got Quavo in zip ties. But it's just the fact
Not
that
knowing the story of why.
yeah,
you know what I'm
it's just the
saying?
fact that you see, you know what I'm saying, TMZ got him in zip ties. So it looked like the boat, the boat got robbed. But to your point, Stephanie Mills said,
She was there?
well, she
No, she want to do a concert. She wants.
I thought I saw a little woman running around there,
little lady with the big mouth.
raising hell, talking about she feel good.
But she was trying, she was hitting up Ricky Smiley and all the people, you know what I'm saying, like the movers and shakers, the black people in Alabama to try to bail out dude or put up money. And she was like, man, I'll do a concert, I'll sing, I'll do whatever. But to your point, that does start something. That's gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna probably be all black vendors. It's gonna be all black, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be at a black venue. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying even
that networking to make people be like, hey, let me get your number, da-da-da-da.
But I'm saying even past that, when we see flat out, you know what I'm saying, injustice, you know what I mean? The quick response instead of, well, I don't know that whoever, I don't know what they did for the. Nah, fuck that. You know when shit don't look right, because even in the beginning, the first dude to come over there he tried to break it up. He didn't throw a fucking punch at all.
That was the first thing.
You know what I'm saying? He was on calm. He
I gotta
was on
watch that
peace.
again to see if he changed his mind.
He
Feel
did.
Like, he like,
Once he got hit twice, he knocked the shit out of bro, and then that's when everybody else came through. You know what I'm saying? But I think though, this can be a wave.
hey,
Not on the side of just starting fights and this and that, but when you see the bullshit, instead of waiting and thinking about them,
well, that's
wanting
what
to
the young,
protect you.
like to Ahmad's point that he always bring up. That's what the young
He
people
said
been
that
on
shit.
it.
He said-
Young
he
people
said-
been on it.
He said they was
Like,
chomping at the bit. Like,
Yeah, when black people on the boat being like, ooh,
In
that
this country,
16-year-old is like,
in this
why
country,
and I'm sure the 16-year-old was like, yeah, all this is cool, but when I got up out of the water, I just knew it would be 2 or 3 or 4 behind me. Like,
I thought I was leading the charge on
listen,
this.
man, don't y'all go out there beating up white people, right? That shit is dangerous.
If they can do it in Alabama, we can do it in Chicago.
That shit is dangerous. I don't think we ready as a people.
Hey, time out. I'm talking about baby steps, Steven.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't go out there just fucking up white people.
The world don't burn in baby steps.
This nigga over here.
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
cite riots.
Why?
That's
Why,
not how the world
Steven?
burns.
Why?
Nothing burns in baby steps.
Why? He saw that shit and saw the beginning of chaos.
See,
It was
now-
like, yes.
No,
Black-
that nigga is.
This
Look at
is
Black
the
Remy
seed
over there.
I need.
No, he's the nigga
My
on.
hair too low.
Black Remy.
He's the nigga. He's the nigga in,
Kick it off.
in
Anarchy.
apocalypse movies on the radios and
Right.
shit,
Hell
telling
yeah,
everybody
telling
to stop.
I told you. I told you it's coming. Huh? Like,
Nah, I literally,
you do that. Wait.
I talk to Chat GPT so much.
Jesus
I literally
Christ.
just asked Chat GPT the existential threat. What's the threat to our existence?
Said us.
In top 5. I said, what's the top 5? It's AI. I'm talking to AI.
Okay.
So I'm asking AI, what's the top things that's threatening our existence?
And what did Allen Iverson say to you?
Number 5 said, Allen Iverson. He's like, AI is coming for your ass.
On you.
We only 5 though. Like,
We only at 5.
I should have said top 10. He's like, we 10. Like, whatever it is. Like, I'm always
We're low playing.
I just don't want you to.
Yeah, think about us.
think about
No, what? Wait a minute. It said that to
He
you?
told me.
Said that they are number 5 on fucking us.
AI
up.
said AI is number 5
Honestly-
on the threat to our existence.
Honestly, Steve,
Wow.
that would be enough for me.
I put it
as
down.
far-
I went to sleep.
No,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
typed
yeah,
before
yeah.
I went to sleep.
Nah.
Like,
In
My
fact,
dream was like 1985.
I'm screenshotting that, and I'm
That's
sending,
crazy
I'm
right
sending that to someone. CIA,
I ain't
FBI,
sending it to
somebody.
nobody
No,
already.
on the understanding, we got to stop this.
No,
Nah, that's crazy,
when
bro.
AI
You think Steve gonna tell
when AI
again? I'm on the radio. Stop.
AI has put themselves on the list of what is about to fuck up
That's
humans.
crazy.
You got to move that around, Jack, because they're built to think. Okay, and you about to incorporate all this shit. You know what I'm saying? In different spaces, and it's telling you, I'm probably gonna fuck you up.
At some point.
At some point, that's like a chick dealing with a pimp, not thinking she about to get slid out. It truly is.
Wow.
There's no difference, and she'll still fuck with him. See, there's the.
The United States, to a certain extent, has no other choice but to attempt to try to get behind that shit because they have no commodity going forward. Being
I
that
agree.
they ain't got no
They have
control
nothing
in
here,
certain
yeah.
shit. Like there's things happening that if you pay attention to shit that happens outside news sources outside the United States,
They can leverage.
There's a lot of crazy shit happening.
I'm
like,
with you
wow,
with the commodity
wow.
side, but they can leverage what they do have. You know what I'm saying? To offset or balance that understanding out because they've done it. Excuse me. They've done it for the last 30, 35 years.
When you got these when you have these African countries like Niger and what they doing, kicking.
I knew where you was going with it.
here's
That's
the
why
thing.
I'm like,
no, you got to connect the dots partially, right? Because when you see countries like that doing that shit and getting rid of France, we ain't paying France no more. We got to right? They doing all that shit, right? When you see that happen and you understand on the flip side, the union that again no one is paying attention to with China, Russia, the Middle East, and these African countries, and you understand how much land that China has control of when it comes to producing minerals that are very important for the electronic. But the people don't connect. What I'm saying is people ain't doing the connection
the real connection.
Right.
They just surface. Hey,
Right.
go just a look. Nah,
Right.
I'm with you.
And then if you connect the dots as far as, and we can keep going with this, but England leaving the EU, right? So you look at the United States, France, they losing their power with Africa, right? Boom. You got England leaving the EU. Everything, England is fucked up doing that shit because everything that comes in outside
for
of
doing
that
shit. Are you trying to bankrupt yourself? You
everything that comes from outside of Europe got an extra tax on it.
Period.
So, there's that shit. And then understand what the...
But you were the biggest demo, you know what I'm saying, in the EU, you know what I'm saying? Why pull yourself out and have no you're by yourself now. You're solo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything needs a backing. You
and
know what I'm saying?
If you understand the value of the dollar continues to drop.
The top 5 is nuclear war, climate change, pandemic, biotechnology, and artificial intelligence.
1 to 5. That's what you said. What was number 1? Nuclear war?
Nuclear war, then climate change, then pandemic.
I think we can defeat climate change. Like we can work around that.
No, we can't.
Well,
We
it's
We can't.
You can slow it down.
We don't have to go.
No,
we don't have to
no,
unpack
I'm saying-
this, but no, it's just.
Okay.
I think it goes with the if you believe you have to. We don't have enough people that's fighting the same side. So you have a lot of people that believe it's man-made, and a lot of people that believe we can't do nothing about it. So until you get people that like you that says like just that I think we can do something about it. A lot of people don't even believe we can do nothing about it.
No, we can not in essence as in changing the climate, but finding a way to
Stop polluting.
to live within how it changes.
No, we
That's what I'm
can't.
saying.
Oh.
Yeah, we can. That's
we
how we
can't.
develop coats and shit like
No, we can't.
What you talking about?
No, we can't.
Dwellings with
Instead of
heaters and
coat.
all this type of shit. Like what
No,
you
we
mean?
can't.
What do you mean?
What is the biggest supplier of environmental waste? That affects the ozone. Ain't that what he said? Environmental ozone.
What you mean, Jay? Like
Factories and cows. Did you know
okay.
that?
No.
Factories and cows.
And you feel like
Yes.
you feel like that affects the climate? Like
You guys.
no, it's a question.
No, that was more so
Tell
for
us,
him.
Javen.
Yeah.
You guys. Factories and clouds.
Yeah.
We will always live in a society where that dollar will make you do whatever. These people know better, and they're not going to change their factories around to be environmental friendly. You know what I'm saying? The emissions that they put up in the air is what is fucking shit up on. I say cows because cows is second on that list as far as how much they emit gas. I don't know if you know that or not. how much they emit gas has fucked up.
Okay.
Why? Because the consumer level, people need beef. People like hamburgers.
Yeah.
People like steak. You know what I'm saying? People like their TVs. People like all these things are in a building with 3 smokestacks that go up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no one is gonna stop that because now you stopping my dollar. In the end, if we all bite the dust, fine.
So you think
But not
climate
as much
change
as it
will
used to.
take?
Not as much as what?
You think climate change will do away with human life? That's what I was talking about, like our ability to be able to.
Well, if the environment changes to a certain place,
I mean,
How bad though? Like, cause technology done got so advanced that we will find a way to live, bro.
nah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I
Like
know
even
what
if
you're
it's like Total Recall, where we done built a dome.
What happened in Total Recall?
Well, they was controlling the air and shit like that.
God damn it, go ahead then.
But
Listen to what you're saying.
but people was still alive. That's what I'm saying. Like
No,
we
I
still
know
gonna
what you're
find a way to
saying.
live within it. Like whatever the thing gonna be.
No. Stop, y'all.
Go ahead.
I like your example of Total Recall.
Yeah.
All right. Total Recall is the understanding of a totalitarian demo.
Yeah.
To the point they put enough propaganda out there, almost like what's going on right now, to where you don't want to see if this is correct or if this is correct. You know what I'm saying? You're going to stand by. They were selling air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Told everybody if you do this or that or whatever, this is not going.
Yeah.
And what happened in the end? You hit the demo, everybody gets air. Why didn't you do that? Because it's a capitalism and power. I'm not going to give that away. If we all die, we all die. But I'm going to eat while we alive, while we here. No,
I think I'm missing what you're saying.
you can't be.
basically,
Well, you missing what
no
I'm
matter
saying.
the currency, the powers that be will give up everything for currency, whatever it is.
So you mean to tell me you think the very thing they need to get currency, they would rather get rid of? Like they gonna just kill off the whole world
Not
of,
the whole world, but
They will find,
and that's what I was saying. We gonna
but
will find-
what he's saying is it could get to a point where the decision is,
to rid away with everybody.
you know what I'm saying, and someone will be like, well, fuck it, I'm here.
Oh,
Oh shit.
if you don't believe that, then you lived here in the United States for 40 some odd years.
yeah.
Come on, dog.
I don't know.
The history books tell you what it really is. If you look deeper into it, bread and power moves and controls everything.
Yeah.
So as long as I'm straight, I don't give a fuck about the little person that has to deal with this or that or whatever. I don't. If you die off, oh well.
But if you done killed off everybody that makes you straight in the, like what is? I don't know.
Man,
What am I missing?
Speaking of little people, Javin, what's up with your boy Academics?
Jerry the Mouse.
Yeah, why
Jerry
why
the
did he
Mouse.
go so hard?
Jerry the Mouse.
But like, why now?
Talk shit about me, nigga.
Why now?
You be coming at the motherfucking broads. You come at ladies, you know what I'm saying? All the fucking time when they say something about your little goof ass.
What did
You know
he
I'm
actually say,
saying?
Jay?
This motherfucker or whatever, you know what I'm saying? A chick brought up something while he was on his pod in reference to Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
And the man lost his mind, went back 5 years in his brain of what he wanted to say 5 years ago to say it now. And keep in mind, 5 years ago, Academics ain't what Academics is now, you know what I'm saying? To where he feels as though he can get this off, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Motherfucker, you talking to Erykah Badu. She called you Jerry the Mouse. Yeah, motherfucker. Eat that and ride
Let me tell you
with
this.
it.
Yeah.
You keep my name out your mouth too. I see you mention
Post comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this.
This is Academics talking about it.
Erykah Badu working magic. Erykah Badu, let me tell you this. You keep my name out your mouth too. I see you mention, listen, that whole little everyday struggle shit, that was another era, my nigga. I'm down to violate all you niggas these days. Fuck what y'all got going on. You don't mention my name, please. I'm gonna tell you off rip. I don't fuck with you, neither. Just bro, I'm on really disrespectful timing. You niggas got to show me. Facts. You got to show me. All that little sage shit you got going on ain't fuck with me. Straight up. I'm telling all of y'all this because I don't respect y'all. I would like to let all y'all know I don't respect y'all. I don't respect y'all like y'all don't respect me. Because when I met all y'all all try to play me. I never fuck with Erykah Badu after she came on my show and she was trying to be funny. Bitch, I don't fuck with you after that. Nigga, what's up now? What we finna do? Bitch, you an old ass hoe just keep getting fucked by all these young niggas. What's poppin'? What we finna do? I ain't fuck with none of y'all niggas. Still.
Let me get back in when you can.
Can I say something before you
You's
start?
a hoe.
He's a hoe. And what he don't
You
know.
a hoe ass dude, G.
And what he don't know is that woman, hands down, got the best pussy to ever grace this planet.
It's documented, shown, and proven.
The greatest pussy on earth.
Who are you to tell this black woman with the greatest pussy on earth that you got a problem now of what she said 5 years ago because of where you are at now? You a ho. You a ho. That is some of the gayest shit. And she called him, hey, pussy.
Did you see that
hey,
shit?
he was out here like pussy.
Did you see how she spun that shit?
Yeah,
What she do? What she do, ma?
Call him go ahead, man. Motherfucker.
She went on her IG and was like, yeah, I heard somebody was saying something about me.
Just like that, in that tone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
Real,
so
real
calm,
smooth.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
about me, and, you know.
Love I do, goddammit.
It seems it's like somebody is acting like a real pussy. I do. Incense going on sale to me.
Selling her product, you know what I'm saying? She was like, with that said, yeah, we got it. We only got a couple, you know what I'm saying? You know, hit me up. You only got 2 hours, Central Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Only got a few. Dude, fellas.
Yeah.
The people who are listening. Especially the men. Do fucking better. I am tired of getting on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and telling y'all to do fucking better. And make sure that Academics gets no Hennessy for at least a month. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clear once that motherfucker starts drinking or whatever, you know what I'm saying, he just starts saying things. You know what I mean? Just start saying things. Yeah. Why this lady is on your head like that 5 years later or whatever, you know what I'm saying? To talk about who she done fucked and this and sir, you're still no one compared to Erykah Badu. You're not.
He's academics.
Who the get the fuck out of here?
I'm just telling you, that's what you would say.
Well, no, you're right, man. Like, no,
that man got on his soapbox and said, "I'm not little anymore. I'm not the small brother anymore."
It's just crazy to get that aggressive. It's that aggressive.
He only do that with chicks. He only do that shit with chicks.
Yeah, nah, that's gay.
No, he do it with dudes, but not as much.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that. I dare him to say to any of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Anything about their sexuality or who they running through, you know what I'm saying? Anything like that, I dare him. Cause he ain't gonna do it. He'll do it to these ladies. And she checked him like a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I hear you. These cats getting a little out of their body, acting real pussy on social media.
You get no points for arguing with bras, man.
Man, get out of here.
Especially not no bra with not no woman with the known best pussy on earth.
Platinum.
You need to change your whole
platinum.
You need to be trying to talk to her nicely, nigga. See if you could become a victim.
Hey, please. What are you doing? You know what I learned though? I learned though that because I thought Academics was like older. Nah, he's not. He's a young dude. Young dude with an old ass face. Then you know what I'm saying. I've always thought this nigga was like, you know what I'm saying, on the same lines as Budden. You know what I'm saying, as far as age and this and that. Nigga, what are you talking about, bro?
Did y'all ever watch that episode with her on Everyday Struggle?
You know I did.
Okay.
Shit was hilarious.
No, but you see how she was doing it. She was like, you remind me of something.
And she just kept on.
She couldn't, like, she put that shit,
no,
dog, that shit was
she just
funny.
kept on. He kept, 2 minutes later, something. You know what I'm saying? Man, she hit him with that Jerry shit. Everybody dropped. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, you look like Jerry the Mouse.
Man, I gotta see that. I ain't see that. I ain't see that.
Y'all smell that? I thought that's what y'all was going with.
Yeah, she did that on his show.
On Budden show.
They was doing it together.
He was part of the host.
Yeah.
But that's, as we see, that's Budden. That was Budden's show.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? In the end, fellas, I ain't gonna say tighten it up. Get it together. Arguing with women on social media, stop. Say your point, move around. Coming back from years prior of some hurt that you wanted to say then, but you feel as though you're on a stronger scale now, fix yourself, bro. Fix yourself. Go get some therapy. Fix yourself.
He just was trying to create content.
He was drunk. Content my ass. That nigga really felt that way. Go do something with yourself, G. Talking about
So basically, he just came out of the blue and brought.
Well, he was.
Baby girl said something. He was reading in his chat. You know what I'm saying? On this pod, and Baby Girl said something about Erykah Badu. Not even nothing left feeling right.
And it struck a nerve.
It triggered him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Paul.
And it's like, nigga, what you fag?
You know, he was out there still defending your boy Tory too.
I thought that's what kicked it off.
Yeah, nah, it was
What
the
he say?
Erykah Badu thing, because he been defending
Let me
Tory.
see that bottle now.
He's been defending Tory like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Even
like,
after,
yeah, even after.
Then there was a thing about him leaking the shit to the. So
academics leaked
yeah, he had got some
audio or something.
court documents.
Yeah.
They tried to bring him up on charges.
Yeah. And he said he wouldn't tell where they came from.
Right.
Hey, you know what? That's
The weakest role on earth.
it was. But as far as that's pretty loyal, dog.
Yeah, I mean he on his journalist bag shit.
Yeah, but you know, even then, they still get rattled. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to get it,
well, that
you know
was
what I mean?
well in that whole thing. They said Erykah had commented on that, and then that had kicked the whole like "keep my name out your mouth" thing type shit. So that was a while back, and then it's just been growing since then.
Dude need help, and anybody who feels as though that because their success has gathered or garnered more attention,
Yeah.
gotten more followers, more eyes on you. Keep it a buck. Stay where you was at. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you were at to get that understanding, stay there. Don't Superman yourself.
But what?
I don't
But
appreciate
wasn't that the thing
that's
though? Like
phony as
him
fuck to
calling
me.
people out, and
Right.
wasn't that the thing that blew him up?
But that's what I'm saying. That's phony as fuck.
No.
Bro, you put a platform on gossiping, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, about things in the industry and this and that or whatever.
It was specifically gossiping about here.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
sure.
it was
Chicago
definitely about the
thing.
Chicago-
Yep,
and I already-
Because
See,
Vic
that's before you got here.
Mensa went on there, and
That's where you got here. We talked. We went
that's
into
another
that.
that's another epic moment where people
Yeah.
say, "Damn, Vic should have just punched him?"
I was waiting.
And a lot of people like, no, Vic shouldn't have punched him because
Vic
that
knew
fucked
better.
him. Yeah, he
Vic
knew
knew
better
better.
not to punch him, but he definitely wanted to punch that nigga.
You know why though? Because they be in not the circles that we be in. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And they have different conversations when the camera ain't on and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, you's a whole hoe. I'm from the crib. I'll say that shit on camera. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Nigga, you can ask me whatever question you want, and my answer back is, I should knock you the fuck out.
Is it a violation to use a chair pistol on one of your own, or is that just for the? Can we hit him with a chair pistol, or we?
Why
To
didn't
the
Tory?
man with a hammer, everything's in there.
Why didn't Tory?
Do
you think
walking around with this chair?
Do you think
Like,
Tory
who
would have
can I
got?
hit?
You think he would have got 10 years if he hit her with a chair? Hit her with a chair on the foot?
Why he couldn't get up out of that? Like all he had to do was be like, "Look,
naked.
Megan, I'm listen. Right
in
then,
his
I
car.
got 5-10 mil for like we finna get past this. Like
He did do that. That was a jail call.
There was the problem.
he's supposed to do that right when it happened.
But
He
see,
wasn't
That
sorry
was
then.
his mind was his
He was
mind
drunk.
was yes. He
You
was,
don't be sorry
You gotta
immediately. You're like,
and
the fuck?
it's the craziest shit is the 5-6 hours or 4 hours that just twisted everything. He went from being in the pool to damn near fucking with a Jenner, right?
Yeah,
Because that's what kicked off the beef between, if you believe and understand the stories or whatever.
Yeah.
That set him off. That made him, you know what I'm saying,
no.
get into the argument and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But to now you in jail, definitely going to be deported.
I got something different.
Okay, let's hear it.
Kind of goes back to what I said prior as far as once you get into fame and this and that or whatever, how your shit changed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have. let's say Tory Lanez did shoot this lady, he was convicted. In fact, let me change that verbiage because I do not want to get canceled.
He was convicted of assault.
He was convicted of assault with a weapon.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I think carries
Especially in California. If we are all together, we drunk, we tripping out or whatever, ladies that we deal with are here as well. You know what I'm saying? And we different type of dudes. We different type of dudes here as far as our public understanding. You know what I'm saying? Folks know us if we walked outside.
Yeah.
You dead this. You get rid of this. You move this around. All of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Unless someone has a problem with you. You move this around. This isn't even talked about per se. You know what I'm saying?
Those sound like shots at Rock Nation.
But he went into it. Nah, it's not even that. He went into it bad.
I'm looking at the camera, Steve.
But he went into it fucked
You
up.
are the camera, Steve.
You saying this was a whole setup or something?
That's what he.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen what
I'm listening.
Listen
It's
what I'm
either
saying.
a set or up. He ain't saying it's the whole thing, but like,
Listen what I'm saying.
it had some part in it.
If shit goes left outside,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's a banger involved, alcohol, you know what I'm saying? And we of the people. People know our faces and this or that. This is not getting outside.
All right, so let's be clear.
Unless somebody
I wanna ask
wanted
this
this
question.
to
Are you
get
being-
outside.
Brandishing pistols on women, bro.
Nah, that's not how that.
It
that's-
is,
that-
but Javen,
it-
the difference is it's the neighborhood, and that's what people
Right,
keep forgetting.
okay.
It
Dude
is
did
getting
have-
I was
outside.
surprised
It's
Cal-
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, dude did have the
I
camera.
was surprised
Other
Kylie
niggas
Jenner wasn't
downstairs.
brought into this at all, and that shows her
Because
power of who she is.
Hills.
Kylie Jenner, whose pool party they was leaving.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is the same
make
way
my point?
that
About to make my point?
yeah, I'm kind of with you in the sense of like I ain't 100% with you with the it's Rock Nation fault, but I am
I
with
didn't
you.
say
in,
that.
No,
You
no, no.
said
I
that,
did.
motherfucker.
I did because I'm saying they have enough power that if they wanted to work with him, if they was his artist, he wouldn't be going to jail.
Yeah.
If he was a Rock Nation artist,
But he also would.
Jail.
He also wouldn't have handled it the same way if he's a Rock Nation artist. Being that he wouldn't have been so out front and saying the shit in the music that he was doing pre-trial.
I agree with
doing
that.
all this. He wouldn't been so confident. What he would have did if he was a Rock Nation
Shut the
artist,
fuck
he would
up.
no, he'd have shut the fuck up, or he would have publicly been like, you know what,
Something
I was
happened.
drunk. I'm on my way to rehab. I didn't shoot at her.
No, I get it.
It was at the
There's
ground.
an
He
out.
would cop
There's
like he would
definitely an
cop
out.
please. Now he would definitely have to serve some jail time, holding
small
a
money.
weapon
That's small money.
and
That-
all
that
that
would-
type of
but-
shit. But
that would've
it
been
would have
small.
went entirely
It
different.
wouldn't have been a court case. It would have been small. Let me ask you, because you the one who said Rock Nation, right?
48th floor. When I get in it, don't know, yeah. On the 48th floor.
Or the 48th floor.
Ain't that how I go?
Who's the main understanding of Rock Nation? When you hear Rock Nation, you think of who?
Oh,
Think of Ho? Think of
Emery.
Jay-Z?
that's what I think about.
Shut up. Emery.
Tata.
Like, who is Emery?
Tata.
mother? Hey, Tata one of them hitters, but that's a whole
Not no
different.
more. He's retired.
He's retired from hitting.
That nigga ain't got to do
Yeah, when I
nothing.
hear Rock Nation, I immediately
that
think
nigga
about
like-
Jay-Z.
Says a whole lot of things, but look at this. Okay, Rock Nation. You think about Jay-Z, right?
Yes, sir.
Jay-Z stabbed Un Rivera in New York.
When?
Did he though?
Or did he though?
Jay-Z stabbed Un Rivera in New York.
That's what the news said, but he did.
Again, or did he though?
Who stabbed Un?
If you understand some things and
I-
things about some things, then you understand that some things.
He got the rap.
It wasn't
Yeah.
me.
He needed to have the rap. But he-
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mine is out.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's some
No.
things
Because
that-
actually, that's all I'm actually talking
some
about right there. No,
things.
see,
He hit
that's
him
all I'm
with the
talking
Shaggy.
about. All
It
I'm talking
wasn't
about. All I'm talking about is the rap.
Yeah, he got the rap.
Got the rap,
Mm-hmm.
right? How much jail time did Jay-Z serve?
Oh yeah, he wouldn't turn himself in for a stabbing and did no
Yeah.
time. I got you. That's what you're saying.
And he
This
said he
is an
did it.
easy understanding
And
right
he
here.
said he
You know what I'm saying?
But also he said he did it. You
Here's
know what I'm
the
saying?
other
Like,
Fine. If I say I do it too,
three finger rings.
if I could just, yeah, that's just stupid. Bring it back. No. Now look at it.
Oh, 1985
But-
gonna be here
but-
in a
but-
minute.
Keenan Ivory Flav.
2025.
Clock, finger ring.
He did that because he knew he could just walk out.
You know what
If I
time
do
it
this,
is.
I'm gonna get some bad press for a minute, but I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the other
I ain't
part
go-
about
I'm not
Tory
going to
Lanez.
prison.
He also was that was a whole different era. If that happens nowadays to a rapper, it's a little different era of media and everything else. And that's a different understanding of
Plaxico got a year for shooting himself.
In New York.
because that's in New York. That's an entirely different thing.
Gun-
It's the gun laws. You're gonna
Not only do
as,
you
hey, look,
cap
as people
yourself,
say,
you going
in
to
New
jail.
York. If you have a gun, it doesn't matter. You're getting 3 minimum.
That's hard.
It doesn't matter.
New
No,
York
we're not
finna
even
turn
talking.
into London.
Why they did
No,
that
but look.
man like that, man? The nigga shot himself
He said,
and with the
he
jail.
said, now did he shoot himself?
Can't even sit down.
To jail.
He
the
on trial
Here's the
for
craziest
shooting
thing.
at himself.
If he does that shit in Texas,
Attempt murder on
it's-
me.
Means
people
nothing.
are laughing at him.
Means nothing.
People are laughing at him.
Oh, son,
That's
you
it.
need to come to my gun range. What you talking about? Show you how to shoot.
Here's the other thing about Tory, though. I don't know that he's clearly going to be deported. He's clearly going to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The whole
Yeah.
situation. He doesn't have a way to make income. He doesn't have a way to sustain his living.
Overseas.
Cool, he could do all that. Fine. He could also sell a book and tell everything he knows about the industry.
I mean,
I
it's-
don't
get
know
him
if Rock
killed.
Nation really want to play with him like that.
Why
but it's
would
not
you want
even
to do
right.
that?
That's gonna
Here's
get
the
him
thing.
killed.
Yeah, I was gonna
that's
say,
gonna
why
get him
would
I'm
you
in
wanna
jail.
do
I'm in
that?
the safest place on earth.
No.
Oh.
You think jail is safe?
He's not from here, and he's not from here. He's not from here.
It can be.
He's not from here.
They got the best health care.
He's
No,
not
we
from
know he's
here.
never been to jail.
Never. Obviously, never. Safe?
And this nigga's not.
You think
from
jail is
here.
safe? You think prison is
I'm gonna
safe?
keep telling you that he's not
You
from
out
here.
your motherfucking mind.
You safe from being
He's not
homeless. That's the only
That's
thing you
it.
safe from.
What are you talking about?
You got a roof over your head,
That's it.
guaranteed for however long you
And
in there.
health care.
And health care.
Good health care.
It's 2 out of 3.
Well, they don't want a lawsuit.
And food. Free food.
3 out of 4.
They don't want a lawsuit.
And if you play the game right, do some things.
And you make a little money.
You can survive. You can make
Literally
it
a
out.
little money.
You can make
38
it
cents to the dollar.
out. You can do your time and get out. You know what I'm saying? That's possible.
You think he's going to be a PC
He
for
can't
10
do that.
years?
He can't do that. But he gonna still be rich though. Overseas, like he got the whole overseas market, bro.
Well, not even
What did
that.
Boosie
Wait,
say?
time out.
What do you
America's
think he's
one
going to do? They
place.
said they just reduced the sentence.
Yeah, did you see what Boosie said?
Did
Boosie
they?
said, he got 10. That
6
means
years,
he had
right?
to do about five and a half.
They reduced it because he's been in jail for a year.
What did
14 months.
What did they put it at? I know they had it at 10.
He basically had
What did
9
they
and
move it
then
down?
he
They called
gone.
it. They
And he
called
gotta
it time
do-
and a half served.
No.
No, they gave him time served for the time he did. Because, you know, you.
So
And
they
still
go-
gave him 10.
So they got him on
No,
two charges.
they gave him
was
10
10.
and then
And then the
took
time
a
served.
then took a year
So,
off.
yeah,
He's
you
at
gonna
9
do 7.
and then right.
You gonna
They
do
got him. They got him on two charges. though.
85%.
So the
The two
pistol,
charges combined
the
for
pistol,
10.
yeah, but
Because it was 6 and 4.
Right.
but in the
Concurrent.
appeals, the lawyer gonna beat the pistol case up because they don't got no weapon. They gonna beat that up in the appeals. So they gonna.
They already been
know.
denied one appeal.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know about
here's
that
the
one.
here's the
They
problem.
got too
Here's
many
the
witnesses
Well, no,
saying that
they
actually
got
gotta
too many-
split them cases.
But
They
they got-
gotta attack
No,
one
I
and
agree.
lead a
on the appeal side. I
attack the
agree.
pistol.
Yeah.
Get that 4 years gone.
It's-
Don't
This
worry
the
about
here's the
bullpen
problem.
paralegal shit. This
But
when you in the
nah.
bullpen. This
But
how all the
here's
niggas
the-
talk to you in the bullpen.
No,
Yeah,
but-
yeah,
but-
yeah. But here's the problem though. If he had GSR, so even if they don't have a weapon, you have to explain the fact that
No.
now you can have a story where you fired a shot, but you didn't fire a shot at her. But if you've got GSR on your, if it's on your hand, if it's on your, if it's
didn't have
on
that.
where,
Didn't
He
have that.
didn't.
okay,
Yeah, they.
all right,
Baby girl
That's what
did.
make that
all
part.
right, okay, all right.
Yeah. That's what I
Maybe-
heard too, man.
Maybe it's not what I heard. It's maybe I saw different transcripts,
I
but
can Google it.
Oh well, shit. You seen the transcripts? It said he had that on him.
yeah, that's the
He
in
didn't
the
have
case.
GSR on. The nigga, what's so crazy also that a lot of people that what had us a lot of a bias or people thought men was hating women is because they coming from a pool party. And the nigga was literally in swim trunks in the back of a Suburban or SUV. You know what I'm saying? The big black joint. So they in the back private, and this shit kick off. They, you know, they not even a mile away. You know what I'm saying from the whole situation.
Test results show both Harris and Lanes tested positive.
Okay.
Gun residue.
All right. So all right, correct it. That's
Well,
why we-
if a
God
pistol
Google.
was the pistol shot in the truck,
No.
or was it shot outside?
Outside.
outside the truck.
Oh, okay.
And he
Everybody
said
said
dance,
outside.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit.
That part didn't happen.
So-
From dude's video, that didn't happen.
But that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough for him to beat those charges. His best bet is to just take good behavior.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's start
Ride
here.
this time because it's not that bad.
First of all, when the shit first kicked off, he didn't
No,
take the
because-
fucking plea deal.
Yeah, he didn't.
He took the
Yeah.
shit to trial.
Yep.
You fucking, I don't know if you fucking Canadian or what, and you playing with these motherfuckers.
You listening to bad
You
advice?
don't fucking go to trial.
Doesn't
Yeah,
that go
man.
back to
You
what I
listening to
was
bad
saying?
advice. You because in that situation, you
And if you're going to go to trial, you don't act like how the fuck you act when you're waiting for trial.
That's-
Now, the good thing about that is the judge did say in sentencing that we can't take none of that into account because you're not supposed to act guilty.
Yep.
That
So that's
never
why everybody
works.
thought it was going to be low.
That never works. That never works. When the judge says,
So to your point, no,
dismiss
you're right.
what you just saw.
That's not. He's not talking to Tory Lanez. He's trying to purify
the jury.
court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure. I'm showing you that this court is pure. So I'm not slapping with 10 anyway. But I'm showing you that
I'm on mine.
I'm
I
not
feel-
slapping him for 10 for anything he
Right.
did while waiting for trial. He's getting 10 strictly because this court is clean and we're pure and we white as
it
blah,
probably-
blah, blah,
and
blah.
it-
You know what I'm
and-
saying?
and
Like
I
we're
guarantee-
not biased. We're not in the public opinion. I didn't see none of that shit he did while waiting trial. He's getting 10 years for the charges that's brought before me.
And I guarantee you that 10, regardless of a celebrity, fits in what happens normally in cases like
I
this.
agree.
As far as
Gun
the 6
cases
and the
in
4,
California.
if you might not have the two things combined, but the 6, you know what I'm saying, and what he got charged with the 4, like those two, that's the normal situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially it's his first time offense and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Is that running consecutive or congruent? Like, is
see
the
it.
4 in the 6 or the?
Consecutive. But that's what I'm saying. He still
He
could
got to
get
do
out.
85%
It's
of that,
congruent.
bro.
It's all concurrent.
Yeah.
It's all the same. No, it's not all the same. It's,
Consecutive, like
Yeah,
it follows the 4 follows.
Concurrent.
the
Yeah.
6.
Consecutive. Concurrent would be.
Well, okay. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
either way,
Tell it for the people.
concurrent is different from consecutive.
How?
Congruent.
Consecutive means that once
Congruent. The nigga said congruent.
consecutive
That's a
means
triangle.
once you finish one demo, now you gotta do this other one. When it's concurrent, they're all running at the same time.
So if you got 10 years for 3 different charges, you can do 10 years and beat all 3 charges and do
In
it
the
all
10.
at the same time.
There you go.
Or you got to do 30 years, 10, 10, 10. Just for the people in the back.
Prayers to Tory Lane. Shouldn't have did the shit. Gotta pay now. Oh well.
Even, and this is my last statement on it.
Gotta pay.
The fact that when they be like, man, if you know what I think why he wouldn't plead? Because you immediately get deported.
Correct.
So he's fighting.
Yeah, that's
he's
what
fighting
that's what
deportation.
trying
He's
to-
fighting
yep,
deportation.
Yep, that's what
Which
it
is more so. and we gotta stay
That's
on
his
it,
money. That's his money though.
Which is more so.
I'm getting
why-
money down here.
Which is more so.
It's like a nigga being like, you getting all this bread selling coke on this. I always got crack references. Go ahead.
Which is more so why this does not see the light of day.
Yeah.
I wonder if Tory doesn't play it how he did at the
You understand
beginning.
what I'm
Does
saying?
Meg,
He's not thinking that. He's
does
not-
Meg,
yeah.
does Meg ever say anything?
Until he gets there though. A lot of people don't think about like, oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. He was supposed to
money here.
at that when the minute he
Hold on,
hit
we
her,
have 2 conversations. But
The
I'm going to
minute
your
he hit
point.
her,
I
he
got
was-
1 sentence for it.
he was supposed to be like, "Hey, yo, look, look, man, let me."
Because actually, no bullshit.
No, and
Meg
y'all saying
played
the
it,
same thing.
Meg
Now we
played it
coming together.
righteously from the jump, but it was how he
Victim.
was
played victim.
handling it publicly.
Nigga, she played victim so
Made
well, she
it-
got acting jobs.
That shit.
But to your point, how many people?
That didn't happen.
No, look.
What?
How
Oh, yeah, man.
how many people step in shit and don't know until they see it on the bottom of their shit, on the bottom of their shoe? That's what happened here. He had to look down and say, "Oh shit, I've really stepped in it."
Can
It wasn't a.
I double up on
I'm
your
not. I
job?
don't even have to look at it.
Can I double up on your job?
Go ahead.
How many people step in shit, don't know about it, and then somebody tell you, and you wash it off?
You still got it. You
You still step in shit? No, work
He-
with
but
me.
the process is still
My-
the same.
my-
Wait,
my
wait,
point- my
wait,
point, though,
wait.
is-
I get your point, but what I'm saying, the process is still the same. If I step in shit and someone tells me, I'm not immediately going to wash it off. I'm still going to look. I'm still going to be like, oh, yeah, you're right. There's never a time you step in shit and you be like, ain't even got to look. Go hold it up. So that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. How long do you look for? That's my point.
That's the time. But that's the thing. You have that night. And that night happens. You hear gunshots. Police are coming in with what? I say at the most 16, 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to know, I don't want to go to court. I don't want to go to trial. I don't want to get deported. You don't have, you kind of like, especially if you didn't shoot the gun. You like,
they was drunk.
and that. All of these factors, you don't see that rationale of in the morning, like, I should have just.
He ain't supposed to be in this predicament.
And his ego is through the roof.
Yeah,
at
your
that
ego,
time.
you through the
Because
roof.
you remember
when you see
that
who
was-
his daddy is, you like, oh, I see.
Don't
where he
you
got
remember
that,
that was what was happening? The reason he even was started fucking with Meg is because of the
tripping. That
the
nigga
quarantine radio shit. that he was doing that had the strippers bouncing on quarantine radio. You know what I'm saying? That
shit was
he
lit.
He was hot. Like he was.
It was working. But that's the problem with quarantine. He thought the world that he was seeing in the house was not the world.
He was outside. That's how he got with Meg. But
I get that.
No,
but I'm just
he
saying,
got
like the
she
attention
she
that
came to his quarantine radio and started, and that was the beginning of
But
it.
it's coming to his stage where he's the man.
Yeah.
And then you step outside and everybody like, nigga, this Kylie Jenner house. You number 14 on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Where he like, I'm coming from quarantine radio. Hey, quarantine radio in the house. They like, shh. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
I'm telling you, he thought in his head that's a Jenner.
oh, he was in the pool with you.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
y'all
In
acting
his
like
head,
Corey.
he like,
Y'all
that's
acting
a
like
Jenner.
Tory ain't cold though. That nigga.
No,
probably
I'm
got
telling
we're
you,
not
his
talking
music
about
is
that.
great. His lawyer is
I don't
shit.
care about
Yeah,
that.
lawyer shit.
It's no
His-
way
he
that I
got
would not have
terrible
had
advice.
Kylie Jenner on that fucking
Yeah,
stand.
he got terrible advice. Or he has no power. His lawyer has no power like that to be able to convince somebody.
Nigga,
to
the power
or
of the law.
bread.
I'm gonna go into the power of the law allows me to subpoena you. That's how you
Fuck
get
that.
your name.
Let me explain
Wax
something
said
to
he
you.
would have got that shit beat up.
In L.A.
And that's whack.
because
He
like
a 2-time felon. Nigga.
Wax-
He said they caught Blueface on camera shooting the pistol, and he got that man probation.
That's also hiring somebody.
that's what I
Google.
said. I just said it's because it's the
No,
money
but
that you
no,
paying
this
on
nigga-
the
I get
attorney.
it.
Hey,
Hold on, we have
attorney
two
that got
conversations.
and doing 10 years.
Tory Lanez is doing 10 years in jail for allegedly shooting somebody in the toe.
No, but here's the other part.
Done.
Nah, he not.
No, y'all figure it out. Y'all go about it however way y'all want to go about it.
Jason.
Bro is in jail for shooting at somebody's foot.
Here's the thing.
Here, I got one. I got one. I got
Eddie
one.
Murphy in motherfucking
Javen,
in Harlem
let me
Nights.
I got
you know
one.
what I'm saying?
Let me
Eddie
explain.
did.
But Jay, let me explain the charges just simply. He illegally is carrying a weapon.
That they
that's
don't
already,
have.
That's
That they don't have.
It doesn't matter. He shot a gun.
But you don't know if you
You
don't
got
have.
GSR. I do.
Why she don't get it?
The
So
GSR.
how you pick and choose if you got two people? If that's all you got, how you pick and choose her?
What did they do
Like,
with her?
that
She
shit
got what?
circumstantial.
For her
why-
testimony.
The nigga who was
What did
shooting
she
the
why I
gun
can
next
get
to
her
me.
Based on that, how you pick and choose how you got your appeal? We having too many conversations.
Sorry.
But what did she get for her testimony? Immunity, and then she did.
But it's-
Kelsey
that's
did
the-
whatever
but that-
she did.
But
and
that's
then,
the appeal.
Whatever.
But that's my line
I
for
know, but
appeal.
that's what-
How did you pick and choose who gets it? If it's two people with GSR, how did you pick her for appeal?
Because he had bad attorneys.
Hold on.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
So
the
no.
point.
So your
I'm
same
telling
thing.
you.
So your same line of he's in jail for shooting somebody in the toe. He's in jail for not having a lawyer from LA.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
a lot
I
of
would say
times-
that.
a lot
If
of
you had a
times
lawyer from LA that
Yep.
knew the inside and be
Yep.
like, no, I'm putting Kylie Jenner on the stand.
You right. You right.
He got one of them fucking Canadian ass lawyers.
No
Yep,
argument
you right.
here.
You right. You hit it on the head. You don't go in somebody's
That's why you in jail.
backyard.
Nigga, if
bring
you
in-
gonna play our game, bring your refs.
Man, these lawyers
and
got
bring the right
these
refs.
lawyers and these judges play golf and tennis together, bro.
You bro,
Like,
who? What's your name, sir? State your name. Okay, we're gonna just do the procedure. That means it's like we having a guest in the house. It's like if I got y'all here and we having a party, we gonna party how we party.
I can't
You know
argue
what I'm
with
saying?
Not only is you not
But-
gonna take the plea, you gonna bring an outside lawyer in here to try to
rep-
fight for you.
Got you.
Also,
And
certain,
out of
certain
we got you.
Certain
Come on in.
attorneys, Certain attorneys would have been told him
big
to shut the
dummy.
hell up.
You big dummy on the
Hey,
40
how many
floor.
motherfuckers? And that's where you really went wrong. And the council went halfway. Where you this shit took almost 2 years to go. And in the time that it took 2 years, nobody was like, "Hey, you ain't getting nowhere because
Switch counsel, bro.
like, you need to fire
You need to
him.
flip that on.
Add him. Even if you add him, they're like, nah, that's my man. I'm
They
gonna add
probably
these.
was telling him, man. You see how that chump been moving.
I see
They
his
probably
dad. That's what I
was
said.
telling him
When
to
you
do
see
it,
his daddy
and he
speak,
like,
you can see all of the. Oh, I see why stupid you. Oh, you. Oh, okay. You didn't
gotta have
learn
a
this
twin.
stupid.
He gotta have a twin. Can't no one person be that stupid.
He's an idiot.
They
It has
saw.
no real friends around him. Because there's no.
You got real friends now. I don't know.
That's
jail.
what you call
I don't know jail.
them? Hey, that's what you call
Jail
them.
is a dormitory, a brotherhood of men.
His
that
name
can,
is Daystar.
What?
Alternate land.
what is his father's name? TriStar or
Yeah,
something?
something like it's something.
It's something star. It's something else star. It's like
real.
he Daystar. He like
No, Tory Lane's real name is
at
Daystar.
His,
No,
his,
no, I'm talking
his
about
real
his
name
daddy,
is
though. No, I
Yeah,
know
his
his
dad
daddy
is
name
something.
like
Yeah, his dad is-
What they
Firestar.
is, Amar?
Fires.
What they is?
That's a Marvel character.
It's like
I have no idea.
I want to guess it. It ain't Hope Star.
Go ahead, I'm looking
That'd
it
probably
up.
be the sister.
Go ahead,
That's
I'm
an
looking
aunt.
it up.
Hope Star.
What they religion is? What they is?
They under the star. I'm just,
But
They clearly under the
it could not be that star though. I mean, it's different.
what is Daystar? What? No, Daystar. Night Star. No,
It's some.
it ain't TriStar. It's Star
Gray
Star.
Star?
engaging the list. Visual engagement. Y'all know what this man's doing.
How you sweating with a fan?
I do a lot of drugs.
And it's on you, nigga.
I drink and do a lot of. This man's dad's name is Sunstar.
There it is.
Sunstar?
Yeah, he got the best of it.
Sunstar.
Sun.
So they named their
Sun
kids
day.
all Avengers.
Sun is falling.
But what
the
are
sun
they,
is
bro?
falling.
Like what?
The sun don't fall too far from the sun.
SON.
What are they? Are they a secret
Sunstar?
sect of something?
S-O-N.
So what's the dad? What's his dad name? Father Star. Let me guess. Eastern Star.
Eastern Star. Eastern Star.
I won with that one.
Is they something, bro? What is that?
Crescent Moon. I don't know. I don't know what they are, man. Why you want to know? What you gonna do with that information?
I just
Yeah, I
Googled
want to know why they all named Star something.
You like they might be on to something.
Atlantic Star. Who is it? Who the fuck is that?
I just Googled Tory Lane's dad. Dad's
Kicks with granddad.
Jesus. Dad.
Yeah. Nah, they ain't sure, dude.
Just put Tory Lane's grandfather name, or just put Tory Lane's grandfather. We'll see.
Well, shout out to Tory, man.
What else we
Don't
got
drop
on
the
the
soap.
Jesus Christ. That's good advice.
Where y'all want to go? Lil Tay. What the fuck is going on with Lil Tay?
All right, I have no idea
I don't know who that is.
All right, I have no idea who Little Tay is, and I still don't know who Little Tay is.
This is
Little
my
Tay,
topic.
Yeah, and this
goes left.
I'll tell you why I want to talk about this because this shit is insane.
Okay.
So, Little Tay apparently was a young influencer when she was 9. Her brother had her on.
Oh, this is the girl that
social
died.
media.
The people that died.
No, she
That
didn't.
didn't die. I mean, I'm saying, go ahead.
Yeah. So
Lil
her,
Tay, it sounded like it was
yeah.
like TJ.
Yeah,
I
but
thought it was a rapper, drill
no.
rapper. Go ahead.
Yeah, so her parents posted on her Instagram, apparently on their
Should've been my
Instagram,
time.
that
You know about this?
it basically was a whole speech about her passing away. The family feels terrible. The family feels bad, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this goes on for a couple days, and people are just, theories are running crazy.
Stop there, though.
Yes.
While the theories are going crazy, because I have no idea who these people are, when I see the meme, I just, you know how you see a person in the meme?
Yeah.
And you like, oh, they just talking about the person in the meme. I didn't know this was a real person that had I thought they were just using an Asian lady. She's a little Asian girl. She looks about probably like 9 or 12, and she got a money phone to her ear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She got like a Gucci coat on, real expensive. So I thought they was just using the meme. I didn't know she was a real person.
Okay.
All right, so cool. They show that same meme and say she passed away.
Yeah.
But in the comments, they talk about how her brother has passed away months ago.
Yeah.
So even in the comments, you'll see people be like, her brother did it, or her brother had her as an influence.
something.
Like, so if you're a fan of her, you're a fan of her brother. So it's like a rabbit hole. So it's like, oh shit, you got to follow the brother.
Yeah.
So now it's like the brother passed months ago. And so that's mysterious. Now they say she died. And it's like, but it's overseas, it's China. So, you don't get real information. Everything is just like, influencer China died. This is all this week. So, like, say after we got through pod that weekend,
It kicked off
she
like
died.
Sunday or something like that.
Now, yesterday or later, the end of this week, they saying both of them are alive.
Yeah, Thursday it kicked off where
Both of them are alive.
the brother's alive.
But police have
he's
been to their
alive.
house.
To the
This-
point,
This
there's
has been
no
a whole.
record
He's
of
been dead for
accident.
months, and she been dead for like 7 days.
You said something about China.
They're Asian.
Yeah.
I don't know where they live. They may live
yeah,
in
I
London, but they're like both parent Asian. If that's not a thing.
We don't. What I'm saying is,
I know
we
what I
don't-
mean by that.
I
No.
understand.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand when you say
Tiger Woods is Asian.
because we don't know. No, we don't know if this is
Right.
Japan.
Asian.
We don't
I'm
know
saying,
where they're from.
What's it? It's called something.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you said parent Asian. I'm saying both parents are Asian.
Both parent Asian.
Asian.
They that Asian.
Not to have the real thing. You
I'm
know
saying
what
like Asian. That's two parents.
Asian.
That's like mom, dad. When I say Asian,
So do you
that's
say
mom,
that?
dad.
Do you say black?
Yeah.
yeah. Because like
Black, white?
Yeah.
Do you do
you
it
got,
all?
like male.
So what makes
M4?
you?
Like
What
Melissa
makes
Ford,
you? What makes you
she's
switch
just
it
black.
up? Do you do Spanish black or black Spanish? What makes you switch it up? Does it go white black or black white? Does it make a difference?
Depending on if they look
I think
Mexican.
if it's Saturday or Sunday.
If they look Mexican, they Mexican.
Right, got
Because
it.
I've been over east.
Okay.
And you be like, why your last name Rilo or Rodriguez or whatever? Like, you black like me. You like, Wepa. You like, oh, shit. Like it's a holiday tomorrow. You like, for what? Ain't no holiday tomorrow. They like, yes it is. You like,
Oh, Jesus
we not
Christ.
of the same culture. You all right? Okay. That's what.
Wait a minute. So
They not dead.
Yeah, they're not there. And we don't know if the parents have been abusing them because apparently the parents.
We don't even know nothing.
We
All
don't
we know is
the
two
truth of
Asian
nothing.
kids
They're
popped up with a
apparently
lot of
alive.
money.
Yeah, they're apparently
And
alive.
they got fans, that get you
And-
followers and influencers.
And we do know because she started getting hot like in 2017 or something
Why are we
like
That's
that.
a girl?
It's
Why
a
are we
girl.
talking
yeah,
about them?
she was 9 years old.
This is topic.
And this is
Maybe
why
I didn't want this.
This is why I bring it up, right? It's the idea of, are we really at the age where somebody can be killed on the internet and people really believe it for an extensive period of time? Like,
yeah.
Like, is it really? No,
I like it. I like it. No,
this
no.
is-
He's
this
taking
is
it away
why-
from them.
yeah.
He's talking about death.
Just
Do we believe death?
and these are kids,
What makes you believe death?
right? When is it true?
When
Because
is it
I'll
true?
bring up Jamie Foxx as another one because for days
They said he was
outlets
dead.
were saying he was dead, almost on his deathbed, to a point his daughter had to come out and say, "Hey, I don't want to give too much information, but he's not dead, he's alive."
And even that, how many times does the internet, you wake up and the internet just killed somebody? And they be like, hey, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Like, you be like, why did they even do that? But it's like, you'll see friends in your circle be like, rest in peace, Tom Cruise. You're like, that nigga not dead.
You know what? I'll say it'll go to the understanding of what you're doing. You talking about the internet? This is, if you 40 years old, this isn't your first rodeo with the internet to know that there are bullshit sites, bullshit drops or whatever. No.
Go ahead.
To where now you see that and it's like, what? No, fuck that. Let me go to what I know.
But do you do
is
that
a-
100% on death? Or do
I
you,
do. I do.
Yes.
Like the minute I
Yes.
see the post that
no matter who it's from. If
Such-
TMZ
yes.
posts somebody dead, you
I believe
double
it.
check.
Believe it.
No.
Right, there's no double check.
No double check.
So that's what I'm saying.
Where
There
has
are
TMZ
some.
been wrong?
But I'm saying there is.
That's
a-
the
But I'm
credible
saying
source.
there's an instance in which you don't double check.
Yes.
Yeah.
So death comes to you in different ways. You can come to it
I'm
where
not arguing that.
it comes to you where I need to double check this, or it comes to you where like if they said it, he did.
Well, only because TMZ is like your mama saying that you passed.
It's
That's
like
what I'm saying.
it
You
depends
can't-
on who
you
it
can't-
is, though. So if I hear Jim
That's what I'm
Brown
saying.
dead, I'm like, okay. But when they said Kobe died, I was looking everywhere like, wait, what?
Even when TMZ said it,
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like,
looking.
wait,
Even when
wait a
I'm like
minute.
TMZ, y'all finally this gonna
Yeah, like
y'all
what?
off now. Like they gonna sue
I'm
the
looking.
fans.
I gotta see it 5-6 times. Like, wait, what? Like,
Hey, look, and this is why I bring it up too, because we was talking about it off mic. What Colin Cowherd did and put up when he's talking about quarterbacks who never won a Super Bowl, had on the list the quarterback who passed away 2 years ago.
That never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that
I mean,
won't
it's
win a
true.
Super
Both
Bowl.
can be true.
No,
They
no,
won't
no,
win
no,
a
no,
Super
no,
Bowl
that won't win a Super
going
Bowl.
forward.
It wasn't
This year going
It wasn't
forward.
a list of quarterbacks
Players.
ever.
That's
where
playing
was his
now.
name
He's
placed?
still right.
Where was
No.
his
Well, I'm
name?
saying they're not mutually
I just
exclusive.
thought about
No,
something
no,
though,
no,
Ma.
They can both be true.
Where was his name placed on
He
the
is
list?
right.
Was it
He will
last?
never win a Super Bowl. Is he not right?
10.
Because he's not active.
Huh?
He was talking about
10. It was
active
an
players.
8
who
He
are
said
not-
active.
Yes, the entire list of people was all active players.
He said active.
He didn't say Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers wasn't on that list.
He not active.
No.
No.
If somebody dead, they'll never win a Super Bowl. Is all I'm saying.
But he's
I'm saying he's not
Don't
wrong.
do it. Don't do it. Pull back. Pull
Let
back.
that buzz go.
Pull back.
Don't get on that train.
Yeah.
Don't get on that
Pull
train.
back.
You get it- That's express.
that's another time.
Because
Another day.
maybe he, because I don't want to believe he didn't know that he was.
But y'all agree with that though? Y'all think he will win a Super Bowl if he dead?
This nigga.
Ahmad, what happened with
No, it's
reason?
the idea of how is he included on the list.
I think he was being an asshole. I think he knew he was
That's,
dead. and
dog,
he
that's
just,
beyond asshole shit, dog.
I don't.
Talk about a
No,
black kid
killing-
that died,
No,
and then he
fucking
died
the
in like a
nigga
car
that killed your
accident.
brother is.
But
no,
didn't
I
did
made a
anybody
post.
bring it
Didn't
to
he
his
die like in a
attention?
car accident or something like that?
Did anybody
Like a
bring it to
DUI
his
car
attention
accident?
that he made a mistake?
I mean, the internet definitely did. So
It
I'm
could be
sure
an old
somebody
list.
did
This
at
also
some
could be
point in
this.
time
Look,
this
it
week.
could also be this. If we do this pod right now and somebody buys this shit,
He didn't put the
and-
graphic in, bro.
No, I'm not saying the graphic. I'm just saying if we do this and they like, man, that episode y'all did redo that shit how you was talking about niggas that'll never win, and he just go be like, I pull that list up and I just redo it on the screen, and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
no,
get it.
Like the anchor
what I'm
man,
saying
he just
is-
read
I'm
what's
just
there.
reading.
Here's what I'm saying, and who's doing that shit? It's mostly young people, right? Or it's people that all these motherfuckers got researchers. So you telling me somebody sat there
We
and
gotta go
typed
now.
in?
Fuck it, we do it now.
Somebody typed in Dwayne Haskins and put it in on the graphic.
That's why I asked y'all, did he already have a problem with Dwayne Haskins?
Yeah,
This sounds like bullshit.
I don't fuck
You know what I'm
with
saying?
I don't fuck with Colin like that. But when I saw that shit, because he's one of those that he be, he'll kill somebody. Oh, he's gonna be terrible in the draft, and then flip it straight back the next year. Like, he's the greatest ever. Like, he does that shit.
Did he do that with Ruggs when he got drafted? Ruggs.
Everybody had it with Ruggs. That team that Ruggs was on with.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Who was Ruggs,
family,
man?
Philly. Oh yeah. Anyway, we get to talk about that. Go ahead. Well, Ruggs. What is his first name?
Henry.
Is it Terrell?
Terrell?
No, it's not Terrell Ruggs.
Guilty.
Sucks. But Henry Ruggs. I think it's Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs the third.
Henry.
So he was doing 156 with another passenger in the car with him. Hit somebody, killed somebody, and their dog. That's part of the story that they keep.
Their dog.
They keep
No, they don't put a
emphasizing
dog
that.
in.
And it was in Cali.
The dog is serious.
Yeah. So
Michael Vick was like,
DUI,
you going down.
etc.
They gonna burn you.
You had a chance with just a human.
Did he end up getting? What was it? Is it 3 to 9 or something like that? Or what did he end up getting?
I thought he got 5 years.
5.
Hey,
That nigga got
Y'all saw
better.
OJ talk
Wait
about
a
it?
minute. Whoa.
Yeah. But he pleaded guilty, I think.
he did.
That nigga got less time than Tory?
Yeah, he pleaded guilty though.
Oh my God. In California?
He pleaded guilty.
Oh my God.
And pleaded. He didn't take it to trial.
And he didn't take it to trial.
And he didn't take it to trial.
And he's an NFL player, so he had good lawyers.
Who was
He
his
had a
lawyer?
Good agent. I don't know who his lawyer was, but he definitely had advice because the thing is even if he doesn't play in the NFL, there's other leagues right now, and there probably will be. He can still get him bread.
Wait a minute. Wait.
So I knew he was
And
saying
he's still young. I'm
he
telling
took a
you.
seat in.
No, this is.
Go ahead.
But he did plead. He
How
pled
much time
guilty.
he get?
I want to say it wasn't that much. It was like 5 or something like that. 6. I thought it was a little bit more. I thought it was like 6 or 7 or something like that. A little bit more. But yeah. But again,
In California.
he pleaded guilty.
3 to 10 years.
Yeah. That's what I said. He can end up only serving 3. He pleaded.
God
He
damn.
pleaded again. He pleaded guilty as far as I remember. He pleaded because I don't remember this going to
And
trial.
he was under the wow.
Yes, he was under the influence.
You're doing 156. You gotta be drunk.
Yeah.
Look at y'all. That's gonna be the pod picture.
The nigga was under the influence.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And killed somebody.
And Tory got 10 for allegedly, and they can't find no evidence. All circumstantial evidence. Everything is
Or was it in
circumstantial.
Vegas?
Rock
My bad.
Nation.
Was this in Vegas or was this in Cali?
Wow.
Las Vegas.
It was in Vegas. My bad. Yeah, it was in Vegas.
I don't give a fuck where it was at.
Man, move around.
You can't speed in Vegas. You can't speed wherever there's a lot of tourists.
Influence, bro. That's a whole different type of case. That's not even that's manslaughter at the least.
Yeah.
Oh, you saying because he was drunk, he should have got less?
No,
No,
I'm
more.
saying because he was drunk,
He shoulda- he
it
shoulda
changes
more
the
time.
case. So he can't say it was accidental. You under the influence. That's at the least manslaughter. Maybe
it's involuntary.
maybe
So I guess what I'm
second
asking,
degree murder.
accidental and
It's not-
manslaughter. Where is
not-
it?
it's not-
Which
it's
one
not
is
second
better?
degree
Which one
murder.
is worse?
And
Accidental and
that's
manslaughter.
why. Here's the thing. If-
Accidental, you can get
Plead-
get
you
like
plead better with
like 5 years. Manslaughter gonna get you 10 to 20.
and out,
10 off rip.
and it changes.
Okay, so he got.
It
He
changes.
got 5.
That's why I was asking what state this is.
Great lawyer.
Because you got to look it up because it changes per state.
It's Las Vegas.
It's
Wait a
Nevada,
minute,
so
wait.
I'm not familiar with Nevada laws, and every state is different as far as.
So you got to look it up, but I ain't familiar with the. We looked it up.
I hear what you laying down.
What I'm saying is as far as what he can be charged with, because in certain states you can't be. There is, like for example, in Minnesota, there's a such thing as third degree. Is it third degree murder?
Taking
You know what
a
I'm
life under the influence
Yeah.
in a vehicle.
Yes.
The
He
Clark
accepted a
County-
plea deal.
The Clark County District
yeah.
Attorney's Office said in a statement released in May that prosecutors believe that there was a chance that the felony
Face up to
DUI
50
charges
years. Yeah.
against Ruggs would be dismissed because the blood draw result could be suppressed if there was no plea deal. That's what you just asked me to read, dog.
No,
That's what I just read, dog.
Oh, okay. I couldn't find you. All right. No, the deal offers. The deal offers a substantial decrease in prison time due to issues in the case surrounding the search
Oh,
warrant.
you pointed to the next sentence.
No, this is but no, and he accepted the plea deal for the sentence in May. So I'm just saying,
No, he a smart man.
going to Tory, You know what I'm
Again,
saying? Like
this happened
they
in
was about to
Vegas.
That nigga
slam
said,
them.
"Throw me that-
understand,
LA.
this
That nigga
happened.
said, throw me
this-
that
but
motherfucking fire. Let me go.
Also, he was a Las
Get on out of here. I never come back.
he was a,
Thank you, Judge.
he was a Las Vegas Raider, and this happened in Vegas.
And on top of that,
Hey, what do you say to
been
that?
sitting in the joint fighting this. Am I right?
Well, what do you say about
Nah, he
that,
been
Amai?
fighting
I mean,
shit. He ain't been fighting.
Yeah.
Shit. You ain't heard shit from him. No post, no nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't even.
he
ain't
was a
even
Los
nothing.
He was a Raider playing for the Raiders in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And
Do
he's
you
like
think he was an
20.
active player playing for them? Do you think
like
that should have
24.
changed anything?
Yeah.
Absolutely, and his age does, because if he's 32,
Or do you
I
think
don't
that did
this
change it?
happens.
Yeah, it helped him.
Especially because
So you think he would have got more if he wasn't an active player? If you're saying it
Yes.
helped him, then you saying
I think he
got fired because he was playing.
for the Raiders.
Right. He was playing for the team that sent him to
In the
jail.
city
But
that he happened in.
right, right.
So that helped him a bit.
So he would have got more if he wasn't playing.
if he was an average
Well,
citizen,
if the
absolutely.
same thing happened, the same way
you.
for another team,
If the same thing happened to an average
no, they gonna
citizen.
try to cook my ass because I ain't got the motherfucking
Okay, cool.
resources he
Now,
got.
if it's a visiting player that happens to, he get the same deal or he get? What's
not
that, y'all?
not that good.
I'll be
though.
honest with
I don't
you.
think it'd
That's
be
a
that
good deal, is what you're saying.
I'm
That's
be
a
honest
great
with you.
deal. Great deal.
Is that what
Plaxico, like,
is that what he was charged with? Reckless driving, not manslaughter, not.
felony DUI is what he was.
I'm just looking at it. It says 2 counts of reckless driving. Okay.
felony DUI charges against
Says,
drugs.
Be dismissed.
Because the blood draw results.
No, that's
Could be
what they were
suppressed.
asking to be
If-
suppressed.
if-
I'm looking up top where it says he was charged with a DUI resulting in substantially bodily harm, 2 counts of reckless driving resulting in death of a substantial body harm, possession of a firearm under the influence.
Yeah.
That's
He had a gun in the car.
Yep.
that's
what slammed him.
That's what slammed him. Not the
You
demo.
drunk driving with a car?
Not the demo.
Where he was going that fast?
Not him hitting the lady with the dog or whatever.
Even
You know what I'm
his
saying?
charges helped
Yeah,
him, bro.
you see what I'm
Like,
saying? That's where I'm getting at. There's no manslaughter. There's no homicide.
lawyer knew
there's
what
no
to
none
get
of that.
dropped.
He knew what to get dropped.
We gonna fight this to the death.
And
You gonna
also-
have
to
eat-
do this.
gonna
You
have
got to eat
that.
this.
I can't fight them both.
This is the Raiders are new in Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
We
You
don't
don't-
want
you
that
They don't
smoke.
have that respect.
You
We don't want
No,
that,
they don't-
we
also
don't
don't
want
have
that smoke.
They
don't
don't,
want
but
that.
they also don't have that respect. You haven't been here long enough to work with.
It's the opposite of that, bro.
I agree.
It's the opposite.
We want you here.
No,
We want the
it's-
Raiders here
yeah,
for this bread.
it's the
We don't want
opposite
that
of
smoke.
It's the we don't want the national news to have this continuously be in a cycle, because it's already enough that we're in Vegas.
But you don't
So
think-
this happened the first
I
year
like it,
they're
Mark.
in Vegas.
I like it.
So we have to get
We have to stomp it out. I get that.
basically, hey, everybody huddle.
Both can
For
be
the-
true, though.
For the good of everybody involved in the city and the amount of money. Because here's the thing, it wasn't cheap to get the Raiders
get
to
it. I
come
get
to
your
Vegas.
point.
What I'm saying is that's why this kind of like went
Correct.
away in that.
I agree.
And
I agree in
they
this
convinced-
instance.
they
I agree
convinced
with
him to
you
be cool
in
with
this
it.
situation.
Business.
But you gotta also understand when that nigga, the NFL walked in that courtroom with that nigga, relationships was made. So
Oh, yeah, all right.
that's what I'm saying. Both can be true. He is the sacrificial lamb for every Raider going forward. They're gonna get a better deal based on him because relationship was made.
opposite. They're gonna get a worse deal, because if this
No,
happens,
it depends on the time
if this-
frame.
let
No,
me
if
say,
it happens this
if the
year,
same,
yes.
if the same thing happens 3-4 years from now, and this player is 30 years old, nah, that nigga's
Not
gonna.
same thing. I'm not saying same.
What
thing.
I'm
saying
it's
I'm
Vegas,
saying
it can happen.
No, that can happen. I'm saying the relationship between the NFL and Vegas law and Vegas courtrooms has been established with
We
this.
just set
nigga.
precedent.
Yeah,
That's what he's trying to
because
say.
what I'm saying
We
is
just set
we're
precedent.
a new team. We're a new team in this new state. We have never been in a courtroom.
As far
and
as
now
wait,
that
hold on.
You both are
Hold on.
correct.
Yes,
But
I'm saying
just
both can be true.
But hold
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
As
It's not
far-
mutually exclusive.
And as far as whatever,
He's burnt.
But as far as whatever kickbacks happen, he's not burnt.
They're creating it on his back.
No,
and here's the
I'm
thing.
not.
That's why he write a book.
Right.
Because here's the thing. In 20
everybody write a book.
No, I'm saying that's why you tell your story.
Everybody in
Because what I'm
trouble write
saying
a
is,
book.
Because that's the lowest form of getting paid. Because you could do money, video, and da. So if nobody wants to come and be like, come and be on my platform, I'll give you $10,000 to come and Vlad don't want you, nobody wants you, then you got to put your story
You
out
gotta set
yourself.
the market. You gotta figure it-
Then when
you
you
gotta
put your
figure-
story
yes,
out
sir.
yourself, then like Pippen wrote a book.
Yes,
and
sir.
that shit was a bestseller based, and Larsa Pippen sold it. You never saw Pippen out like, yeah, I'm trying to promote this book called da-da-da-da-da. Once that nigga said, I'm selling the book, and 2-3 months later, he's like, I'm dating Jordan's daughter. Everybody like, yeah, that nigga did write a book. Let me go get that book. I wonder if he talked about it.
But if he does this,
So my point, no, not to cut you off. My point with this is the fact that when a new team is established in NFL has a new team in Las Vegas. He is the first courtroom case that is big. It ain't no just like, hey, we the NFL.
Kill somebody.
This is death. The first year that we in the state, the NFL lawyers are going to lunch with all of them. And here's the other part. Las Vegas is always looking for money. We always will take what you got. We got the NFL. And here's the thing. Now we're both right, but we don't know who. When they go to lunch, we don't know who's taking who. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because here's the thing: the NFL can go. They had a plan, and now they got to fall on their sword and be like, "Hey, man, like da 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 da." You know what I'm saying? Or does the NFL be like, "We so happy to have you here"?
In this instance,
like, we don't know who's the big dog at the table.
But here's the thing: in this instance, given everything that happened, the NFL,
this their first year here. This their first year in it.
But they are there.
But also too, y'all have to.
They are there.
But
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Raiders is a big deal in Vegas.
But this ain't an average city, though. That's the other part you have to take in consideration.
I get all of that. We all are correct. It's all money. So that's what I'm saying.
There's your answer.
That's my point. But what I'm saying is, all right, so I'll go around the room and like this. Because we know everything that we're saying is correct. There's big politics. This is our first year here. It's big business. Everybody's welcoming to big business. Vegas is struggling. All of that. When a motherfucker suggests we go to lunch, and then they sit at lunch, who's the big dog at the table? Is it the NFL or the court system?
It's the NFL.
What you say?
And what lunch
wait a second,
centered around this?
Again. Right.
Which lunch? Is it centered around this?
This is your introduction.
Okay.
This is your introduction.
The big dog. So
I can have a judge that's a Raiders fan. I can have a judge that hates the Raiders. I can have a judge that hates the NFL. I can have a judge that's an anti.
I can't wait till you get to
They in cahoots, bruh. They together. Listen, the NFL need Vegas. Vegas needs the NFL.
That's not what he said.
Huh?
That's not what he said.
No, I'm saying
That-
at this lunch.
I know. No. Listen who he said was at the lunch. He said,
Look, I'm going to ask it again. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Look.
But the course system, you might as well just say the course system is Vegas.
No,
It's the same thing.
Okay, we can do the same thing. I get the state of Vegas.
I'm with you.
But what I'm saying is, I have a client. I'm the NFL. I'm only meeting you based on this nigga. So what I'm saying is, I'm going above and beyond this situation that we're here. Yes, this nigga's finna get fried. I'll throw him on the steak. I don't give a fuck. But let's me and you go to lunch. When that happens,
I'm saying it. And I got you.
But they didn't
Hold on. It is the NFL.
You skipped me.
No, I'm gonna be in and out. It is the NFL.
Damn you!
This is compelling.
No, it'd be real quick. I'm gonna be in and out. It is the NFL, and this is why, and this is what everybody is missing. They're the first. No disrespect to the Aces, the WNBA team, right? This is the first big money franchise to move into that city, and they want to have NBA. They want to have Major League Baseball.
They want to have NFL.
Wait, let me finish.
I ain't stopping you. Go ahead.
The courts.
You like keep going.
The courts.
What Jay say when being
anybody in that courts know if they get professional sports money, especially with gambling, they need professional sports teams there. Yes. They need the extra money because they're actually losing money on gambling.
So
being
if
that
you're correct,
it went public with everybody else.
If you're correct, they have.
This is why. This is why I know. But this is why I say it's.
And I'm agreeing with you.
Well, let him finish. That's why.
That's why. This is why I say it's the NFL because what this means, and this is the big case that it's. Here's the fucked up shit. It's really one of those. We both need each other. We both need this to go away.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We both need this to
That's
go.
What I'm saying.
But it's the NFL has the bigger gavel though, because the NFL can
nobody was sacrificed. This man killed somebody drunk with a car, and it ain't even in the charges.
Okay, I guess
I got.
Whoa. No. This is my last point, and I'm gonna give it to you. I guess what I'm saying is
he got off. NFL got off. Vegas
right
got
there,
off. Everybody got off.
But what I'm saying is,
was someone there, and what was there? What was there was the lines of the law. What we're gonna do, like what he's saying. Now, this is the precedent.
This is where big business meets.
Y'all have already.
This happened.
This happened on y'all business watch.
Yes.
Now, watch this. Yes. This is how we're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Because you have an influence here. I have an influence here. we need to meet the table. He's saying who is the big dog at the table?
Right.
And I say
we're
it's
at
the NFL.
table because of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is we're meeting at the crossroads and we're having this conversation because of your client, because of your blah, 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 blah. The NFL is big enough to say or to do. I'm just saying that they're having the conversation. Oh, I'm asking y'all.
Y'all looking at this the wrong way.
Tell me. Go ahead. We cut you off.
Y'all looking at it like the nigga killed somebody in his Raiders uniform. That's a man that worked for the Raiders that killed somebody, bro.
Same thing.
Let me
So
respond.
the whole
I'm looking
NFL
at
ain't in
thing.
trouble, bro.
No, you're right.
ain't say the whole
You're
NFL.
right.
But no. What I'm saying, we gotta try to fix this thing.
But
Like,
Yes,
No,
you know
no,
why?
no,
Because
no.
the
No,
NFL
no.
deals in profit margins.
But it's
and the reason why they decided to get to Vegas from Oakland is because we can eat off this and this gambling.
And-
Time out. And what Vegas is like, just like what he's saying, if I could get a major NFL franchise, you know what I'm saying, where all the money is tax-free dollars. You know what I'm saying? With that revenue and get other sports franchises, the A's on their way there. He already got the Aces. We probably gonna get an NBA team there in about 2
I'm saying
years.
this.
No,
My point.
we're gonna set the precedent
He's
of
right.
what this looks like.
I'm saying this. I'm saying that I'm not talking about this
so
situation.
you saying if anybody did the same thing, they gonna get the same charge?
the lawyer's gonna-
listen. No,
That
my
works.
point is this. What I was saying is the fact that this case of Henry Ruggs III
Yeah.
and that drunken manslaughter, he is the sacrificial lamb that brings those two businesses to the table. All I'm saying is it doesn't. If I'm here's the thing, I'm the NFL. You're the court system. There's no reason for us to talk without it being illegal. Right?
We gotta talk about something.
So-
Why am I talking to you?
There's right. So there has to be a nonprofit. There has to be a whole paper trail because we're two big entities. So what I'm saying is
He's talking about leverage. Who has the leverage?
right. So what I'm
Las
saying
Vegas
is if I'm the
or
NFL, if I'm the NFL, I've been doing this forever. I know how
Leverage
to
for what though?
See, there's here. Okay, I'll explain.
I'm trying to get to it. I promise I'm gonna get to it. I'm saying if I'm the NFL and you are the state that I'm trying to infiltrate, there is no legal reason that I can come and talk. I can't take you to lunch. I can't have a football team and then take the judge out to lunch. I can't in my first year of having a team in Nevada, I can't go to lunch with the judge that's on the case of my client or somebody that works for me. But now that this nigga has hit somebody and run somebody over and killed somebody
and the dog.
and a dog, don't forget the dog.
Can't forget the dog.
Now that we have business, I've been trying to talk to you since forever. Even if you
Why did
but
the NFL need to talk to them?
let me finish for the audience. Even if you're not the person that I'm trying to talk to, I'm trying to infiltrate the court system and talk to the court system because I know I got a litany of niggas that's NFL and that's fucked up.
It's coming.
So what I'm saying is, hey, you could burn this nigga. I don't give a fuck.
What does that look like?
But what I'm saying is, going forward,
Right.
you are now an NFL judge.
Right.
You can get your bones and you can be a household name off of burning Henry Ruggs, and everybody gonna be like, Judge LaRon Perryman burned Henry Ruggs and gave him 3 to 10 years, and he don't play. He's a blah 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 blah. But going forward in year 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of
How
the
that gonna
LA
work
Raiders
out?
in the Vegas, you are an NFL
You're an
judge.
enemy.
And now here's the other part: the NFL editors, when they write their stories, and when everybody say he's lenient to the NFL, they be like, nah, because he burned an NFL player back in.
But here's the
And
thing.
there's the
But
leverage.
no, he didn't
Judges
burn
are-
him.
But judges
The
are-
man got 5 years for
He
killing
didn't,
the
get,
person.
he didn't get burned. He didn't get burned. He got
Everybody
off.
won,
I
bro.
know. I know. I know what you're saying.
They didn't sacrifice nobody.
And
you know,
also,
leave it up to the
They
you're-
didn't
you're-
sacrifice
you're-
nobody.
and-
Audience, who's right?
And judges are elected officials.
No,
That's
I get
the
that. I
other
get that.
thing
But,
about it.
that's the other part. You tank the vine. If I can get this grape, still on the vine, here's the thing. And I'm gonna give a perfect analogy, and y'all tell me if it's perfect or not.
Jerry Jones be on.
If I have an injection needle and I inject the grape that's still on the vine, then I can get the whole vine. I don't give a fuck if that grape retires. But if I take the grape off and he's retired and he's telling me all the inside shit, it's only so far that penetrates. So it doesn't matter if you're in your last year, your last 5 years, whatever. Once you know, it's like, hey, NFL paying. I took $3,800. I'm getting $3,800 a week.
I changed my answer, Steve. There was no leverage on either side. Do you understand?
No, I agree.
No.
I'm saying going forward, there will be.
Okay, there will be.
I'm saying not now,
Whoa,
no.
Whoa, my
Going
thing is,
forward, there will be.
I had the NFL with the leverage. Let me make that clear. before I just changed it and said, and why? Because one side has to play with the other side, you know what I'm saying, until something else happens. If something else happens or whatever, you know what I'm saying, now those deals that don't nobody know about, those conversations, those Golf Jones, now they come back into play.
Let me ask you.
Before you go there, just real
Right
quick.
now,
Before
though,
you go with your question,
they both did what they had to do down the middle.
real quick, people got to understand that certain owners in certain states, especially with NFL teams, because NFL teams are the most powerful, blah, 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 as far as the owners go and how they move, right?
Kansas City.
Right?
This is a long NFL segment.
Yeah, it really is. But I love football. Understand the owners.
Welcome back, football.
I'm going to the preseason game tomorrow.
The owners outside of Chicago Bears, they have influence in other industries because they own other shit, right? A lot of them, and a lot of them have political influence to move in certain ways, and people have to understand that Jerry Jones doesn't just move just as Jerry Jones, and the Cowboys just don't move as the Cowboys.
You gonna do it? We talking.
No, I don't. No. Because my point is gonna be off when I go back. Because I'm going back to Vegas.
I was only bringing it, and I can bring up.
As far as entity,
I'm just saying the entity as the NFL. When you're talking about them in particular, the NFL, because that's what we're talking about, right? They move differently politically.
That's what I'm talking about.
But what I'm saying is they.
Point, but you make that seem like
the difference is the difference is this is why I keep saying the NFL
Pepsi
has more power, because I'm the NFL. I have this senator and this senator and this senator and this senator. Oh, you don't want to move my way? Hey, we'll just move you over. We can move you to the side, get you not reelected, and then we'll put somebody in that seat.
Not so much you. Not so much you. Yeah. I'm saying to y'all too. Do y'all think that the NFL, if they wanted to, could have got him no time, no sentence?
No.
It's nothing they could have done.
No.
What do you say?
Power funny like that, man. Yeah.
We just talked about Rock Nation.
I'll tell you
if Tory Lanez was a Rock Nation artist,
It was a way it could have been done in that paperwork the way it looked like a whole nother thing.
They could be like, look, don't punish him, we'll punish him.
Listen,
he'll never play again.
The city of Vegas controls the court system, bro.
I will tell you why.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that shit is all like intertwined. Like,
and I
they
understand
can touch the right people, and the judges can have.
You're correct.
Not the NFL.
Blink twice if you hear me, Steve.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because we're in a day and age where people can Google this, right? There have been too many NFL players who have played in Super Bowls, who have killed people after playing in Super Bowls, and it's a different understanding now. Whereas, no, you're not gonna be able to let this person totally get off. They got to do something. And people saying that is harsh. No, that is 3 to 10 for killing someone while you were driving drunk with an illegal weapon. Nigga, are you serious? That's crazy. That's not getting off. That's getting off. That's getting off very easy.
That's damn near free.
No, Leon Little got off because he played in the Super Bowl and he killed a mother. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's getting off. He was playing in the Super Bowl a couple months later. That's getting off. That happened. And what I'm saying is we live in the day and age.
You ain't shit.
This
motherfucker ain't shit. He went back to 1995 and motherfucking Jerry Jones.
If you give me my freedom, if I can choose between my career and freedom, fuck my career. Let me out of this motherfucker.
I only bring up.
He got off too. That nigga got off.
I'm only bringing up that's not getting off because literally that nigga did no time. He did 0 time, no jail time.
And went to play ball.
And wouldn't play. That's getting off.
No.
And what I'm saying is that's not getting off.
I see what you're saying.
That's a light sentence.
I agree with that.
That's a light sentence.
I'm saying, but it's a light sentence. But in that, and in what I agree with that. And I'm saying that you have.
You see what that say? He was facing up to 50 years, bruh. He got 3, bruh. I got off. What is you talking about?
Go ahead, Steve.
Yes. So that's my point in the sense of just the margin of what we're saying from this to the example you gave in Dallas. The NFL can step in and prevent all this and say, hey, we'll punish him. That nigga will never make another check for the next 3 years or 2 years. We won't let him play or whatever. Like, they can take it out of the court system when we've seen that happen. And for them to let this happen.
Not.
Can I tie this? Can I tie? No. Watch this. Can I tie all 3 of these?
I'm sorry, Adi.
Real quick, even with what you said, let me tie all 3. And I sat there and looked at you like, do not do the fucking Jerry Jones.
I tried to bring it back. I said
he's correct.
That's not long as
you're correct, and you're correct. The problem here, if there was
That's not how
one,
you pod.
no,
right.
work with me.
We all right.
That ain't the pod.
No. You know why? Because you just want to argue. Now look,
That's pod.
it is. I love the discourse, but I'm
Make
trying
it
to close it
compelling.
out. I'm trying to close it out.
Go ahead.
You wrong for saying we all right.
I'll take that. The problem there
Stomping it out.
is that you're all correct in the aspects of what y'all are talking.
Kumbaya
This is why I didn't want you to bring in the Jerry Jones. By then, Jerry Jones has already won 2 Super Bowls, and he is Texas.
But
And
before
before he even owned the Cowboys, the man has old oil money, which takes you back to political understandings. I get you on that. Going forward to where me and Steve are talking about, where you have Vegas. Vegas has never had a professional sports team because of the understanding of it being tainted by gambling. Gambling and this and that. Now
Don't
they,
disrespect the Aces.
sir.
They're professional. It's a professional women's basketball
Were they,
team.
okay, talking about, were they there before
Yeah.
Raiders? What, 1 year?
2 or 3, 4 or 5. No, they've been.
It was
Vegas
not
State-
4 or 5.
It
dog.
is.
It was not 4
The
or
Aces
5,
have been there for a
dog.
few years. Yes, the Aces have been there for a few years. Way before the Raiders were there.
Did they know the Raiders
They
were
just
coming?
won a
Whoa,
title.
time out. Did they know the Raiders were coming?
Yeah, they
Okay.
won a title.
Same thing.
They won
Whoa,
a title
time
in
out,
the
time
Raiders'
out, time
first
out.
season.
Got you. Same
and that
thing.
wasn't their first season there.
Got you. Listen to me. Same thing. The understanding is the Raiders are on the way. We're about to change the dynamic of what Vegas actually looks like. This is bigger than fucking, you know what I'm saying, niggas going to jail because they killed a dog and a woman. And this is bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Goes back to what I said earlier. Dollar amounts.
No, that's a fact. Though.
Dollar amounts. No. So with that said, if I'm the judge who can I'm the residing judge. You know what I'm saying, of this case. With already knowing this is going to set precedent of how this is going to go in Las Vegas. The Raiders have always been a team. The Los Angeles Raiders and the Oakland Raiders always been a team of rebels and bandits. You're going to get some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is the first aspect here in Vegas. So now we're about to set this, but
You got something to say.
but we cannot stop the growth and production of getting these other sports teams
So,
in.
That's just I'm hearing what I don't like now when y'all say set precedents, because that shit don't look good. How he got off, bruh. That don't look good.
We
I
telling
don't
you
want
why.
I don't want people thinking we gonna lessen charges for people just because it's the Raiders. That's not a good
Well,
look.
people know that about it.
That's how that works.
What I'm
Again,
saying,
getting off is
but
no
I'm
time.
saying, huh?
Getting off is no. And there's the player I brought up. There's several players who have been.
You ever been to jail?
Who got the last word?
I'm talking about the jail, not lockup.
Nah, I ain't been only lockup, bro.
Listen, you ask somebody that's facing
I
50,
have. I've talked to many in person.
if they rather do 3, they gonna be like, I got off, nigga. Give me that with a smile. They gonna be kicking.
But you don't know that.
But
you
what
don't, you don't know that
yeah,
beforehand.
it's, yeah.
And you here's the other part, and we're gonna leave this. We didn't unpack it to the death. But I do want to ask the audience who's right. Who do you think is right? I don't even know the question. I don't know. But what I'm saying is the fact of there's one thing to catch that charge as yourself by yourself, and then there's one thing to catch it as an NFL player, and you can Google things that they've saved him from, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, they got me. You know what I'm saying? But you don't, now that he's been convicted and he's sitting in the cell, he's getting all of the info and be like, nah, this their first year here. They don't really know, blah, 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 blah. They don't got the da-da-da-da-da. They ain't really inside with the courts like that. You had a judge that they ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you done sat in the bullpen where a motherfucker be like, you got judge who? Oh, that nigga don't play. You know what I'm saying? The NFL hasn't infiltrated Vegas yet. You know what I'm saying? This is their first year. And that was my whole point. They are using this case to infiltrate Vegas. Every nigga if a nigga can do the same thing in 3 to 4 years from now, they won't get this. They'll never even go to court.
I think
because I've penetrated Vegas to the point that,
and that's what we disagree.
That's all I'm saying.
I think it's gonna be
and that's why I said he was saying we're both right, because this is their first year. They got a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, you fucked up. Even I'm sure that the motherfucking NFL attorney's been like, hey, if this was our 7th year, we could have did this, but this is our first year. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure, bro. This is And that's what I was saying.
Y'all serious?
But
Everybody
not
who's
y'all,
off, not
because
you.
it seems like
Right,
we're
right,
all the
right.
same. It seems like he's off. But I'm saying that even if it's not or right or wrong, I'm saying that they're using this to infiltrate to make more business.
This is gonna be an insane.
Yeah, you doing the OJ. You doing
killed-
the OJ.
I killed the
Now I
woman
wanna
and
play the OJ.
assassinated a
Where's the
dog.
This is gonna be absolutely.
I
insane.
assassinated a
This is
dog.
oh my God.
Wait, how long had the Atlanta Falcons been in Atlanta?
Since Atlanta, since the Falcons.
What happened to Michael Vick for fighting dogs?
See, that's different states and different. It's
But the point,
different.
but the point
I
I'm
get the
making.
point. I know the point. As black
y'all
people,
saying because it's the NFL, they could
glad
have
you
made
said
that
that.
shit
Time out.
not look like
No.
nothing.
We
I'm
going
glad you
too
said that.
long.
No. And I ended on this. Just off your example, you said how long have the Falcons been in Atlanta? Since the Falcons have been established. That's been about 45, 50 years on the minimum. The Raiders, about 50, 60, but not in Vegas.
The point I was
Not in
making.
Vegas. No.
penetrated
Not
the-
in
the-
Vegas.
the
The
city
penetration of
count. You can't
Atlanta.
do that on year one. The NFL has been in Vegas for 1 year.
Pause.
But the point
They
I'm
don't know
making.
no judges.
The point.
Pause.
Year one.
Hey, you can't penetrate on year one.
The point.
Penetrate on night one. Nigga. I don't know what you talking about.
Hopefully, I don't know. What's
I ain't fucking with her no
Hey,
more.
the point I was
Ever.
making. The point I was making was that longevity.
I want a woman that know what she want out of life.
The point I was making was
That's what
As I buckle my pants, this is
what 2000 said.
was that longevity. Pause. That longevity in Atlanta didn't help Michael Vick. And y'all saying if
He
they would
didn't
have
get
been
that
there,
in.
You're missing the flip. It's the
No,
flip.
both of y'all missing the
Listen,
flip.
who
Talking
is
about
both of y'all?
Michael Vick in
Pause,
Atlanta.
pause.
That's right. Talking about Michael Vick in
Flip it
Atlanta.
over.
hey man, this conversation
It
is
went off the
is
rails.
went to all
Look at this.
forms of
Look at this.
homosexuality.
Look at this. Look at this. We're going to leave it at what it is
All
or
right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna
Y'all
keep it.
wrong and we all right.
That's fine. Whatever.
No, we all wrong and we all right. How about that?
we did a
Hey,
pod like
X World, it's me, yours truly. Now, I know I went to college on a football scholarship, but somehow this math is not adding up to me. You're driving a car at roughly 160 miles an hour on a public street and end up killing a girl and her dog, and you get 3 to 10 years. You go to a hotel room that you're invited to retrieve your own personal stolen property.
Third person.
Property.
I love when a nigga say third person. Wait, don't cut it off.
Mine by the state of California.
Yeah, the ad lib.
And you get 9 to 33 years. Same courthouse, same city, same state. I don't know.
And he didn't get off.
You're a repeat offender. Hey,
Just
you turn this
add
dude
up
off,
to me.
dog.
No, that's what I'm saying. But Ruggs didn't get
I'm
off.
just saying.
I thought you were trying to
I think he
be
got. I
Steve.
think he got a lighter sentence.
We out.
Steve, how you gonna play that audio? And you
Yeah, he wild. Why we trying to get away from it?
That's
Right.
Thank you for playing that audio.
You
sir.
wild.
Yeah,
You
you
a wild
had the
guy.
last to speak. So
You a
I
wild
Thank
ain't
you
get
for playing that audio.
That
You're
nigga
wild.
got to get the last word in.
You're
He gonna
wild.
get the last word in.
And that's
playing
the great
clip
Orenthal
to incite
Simpson.
more shit.
And that shit didn't help him.
Orenthal.
Orenthal James Simpson.
I've been trying to give my son a name that'll, like, when coaches be like, what's this name on the list?
Bartholomew.
The juice, goddammit. He went and got his own shit.
Yeah, he did.
And this nigga is assassinating dogs and hitting women.
See, he brought up sons. This nigga is around my house opening up doors
Yeah.
and shit. And all types of shit, opening up drawers.
Well, do you think if OJ had got Ruggs as lawyer, then he would?
No, they had to find a way.
I'm
to
trying
get
to figure it
They
out.
had to find a way to get that. nigga.
That's all I'm saying.
They was waiting on him to slip on a banana peel.
Man, everything is about
Do you know how much-
relationships,
Do
man.
you know how much money OJ made? Every single attorney.
All right.
Judge.
Reason
Can
TV.
you name me 10? Can you name me 10 Reason songs?
Of course.
Honestly, name them.
Reason is in the room.
No. It was a funny ass nigga. What's your
All I'm trying to say is, right, even when niggas say niggas came in at weird times,
know.
hey,
The
Dave,
other dude
my
is calling.
nigga, Doc, my
I'm
nigga,
saying
I love
Reason,
them niggas.
he's calling in
Dave
to a
never
room that
wanted
Reason
us to
is in.
sign Reason. He called him a substitute teacher.
Get your shit off.
All right, for the people that's listening,
Yeah.
Quickly.
It's
Ahmad, tell people who Musa is.
Musa is an executive at TDE.
So an executive
and he called into a radio show podcast
that Reason is on. And Reason is on this podcast, and he's kicking it. I would imagine that it's two of his friends that's in the room because
he's actually promoting
he's promoting his album that came out.
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, he fuck with him if he's there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's promoting his
album.
mean
that, Steve?
He's promoting his album.
You can't come in my basement without knowing.
He's promoting his album.
Tweaking.
I won't necessarily say that.
No.
Why is that?
I have
Mac,
no fucking.
Mac, hey, hold on. Mac, from the team, Mac. Can you name me 10 Reason songs?
Of course.
Honestly. Name them.
No. It was a funny ass nigga.
All I'm trying to say is, right, even when niggas say niggas came in at weird times, hey, Dave, my nigga, Doc, my nigga, I love them niggas. Dave never wanted us to sign Reason. He called him a substitute teacher.
Get your shit off, Moses.
Doc always said,
Just pause it real quick. I just want to say this is off the back of, so people don't know, he called in because Reason was talking about his availability being on TDE, being able to.
He said I can't drop when I want to drop because I'm on the
he
way.
wants
I'm
to
just
drop.
it up
He wants to drop when he wants to drop, and TDE's roster doesn't drop like that.
He said that they slow up his album drops, and this is why you can't sit here and say
why nobody can't name 10 reasons.
Right. So just in that right now, where we at right now, who would you say is right? You as a rapper, you've been that. If you were signed to somebody, and people are like, man, they can't name 10 LaRon songs, and the reason that he is saying that to you is because you brought up to the label, like, hey, I can't drop when I want to drop. And the response to you saying I can't drop when I want to drop is niggas can't name 10 Reason songs.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be like, fool, like, that's why they can't name my records. You ain't putting them out.
The problem I have with what Moose said is that they let Luke drop.
Who?
Luke, L-O-U-T.
Okay.
Which he had a decent album.
I liked it.
But I don't know 10 Luke albums, Luke songs, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely know.
That was a trick bag question.
Whoa. But I definitely.
Nobody knows the names of songs.
Exactly.
I know the song I like.
And there's my point, though, Steve.
Luke's on TDE?
No, works with me. Yeah.
He's on Dreamville, but okay.
No, you're right. He on Dreamville. I forgot they did that
He got
collabo shit. He got me.
Look.
He got me. He got me in order.
There you go.
He got me in order.
There you go.
I would
You gotta get a drop.
I can bridge this. I would look at Luke like I would Reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the sense of
Why you fact check everything like that though?
he's Moses.
This nigga
No,
knows
I'm saying
everything, bro.
Because he's trying to make a point on the back of something.
get
It's
it.
like
Right.
it's
But
not.
I agree.
But
I
no,
agree with
yeah,
that.
no, yeah,
No,
no, yeah,
no,
yeah,
that was a
no.
good catch.
Say it again.
But there's
You can't make the
also
point on
a
the back
little.
end.
You know every fucking
but
thing,
there's,
bruh.
there's also a little.
Yo, you never wrong.
A tinge of yeah, I know it.
Arrogance, because I know.
Yeah. Because when we say Google it, you never Google.
I'm not Googling shit.
That nigga
Sometimes
know
I
it.
do.
It's like in his
Sometimes
brain
I do.
already.
Sometimes
Because you questioning yourself.
Yeah.
You're not questioning us.
This nigga makes out with books.
Makes
He
sense.
fornicates with books.
That's crazy.
Cheat on his wife with books.
Instead of a pie, it was a book.
Shout out to him.
Nah, Ma know everything. But for real though, I didn't even know who the fuck Reason was.
Let's keep going.
in this game right now, and everybody know that. If you talk about weird times, you got Rayvon. Rayvon got motion. Rayvon ain't got an album out, a project out yet. You got Doechii. She got motion. She ain't got an album out.
Pause.
Niggas just trying to be funny. Hey, Moose,
really
like
gonna say
that.
something.
Let him cook, bro. Let him cook, bro. Let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
He said, let him cook. Look, I'm talking to you.
Features and everything. Keep
Let
in
him
mind,
cook.
like, oh yeah, you could have got an ESTG feature, but what does that do for Reason? Like, what is that gonna do for Reason? Like, even when you say you can't get in contact with SZA and all that, like.
And I want to stop it there because I want to ask you because you rap. What I'm saying, if you sign to somebody and you're saying this argument, hey, I couldn't get this feature, or I had this feature lined up and the label blocked it, or this is why, and this is a label executive saying to you, what was that gonna do for you? Like you got you and I'm gonna just cut this to the short, but he's saying you're sitting in a room with two men that can't name 10 songs. So what would a feature do for you? And so I'm basically right now trying to have the argument of artist versus executive.
Yeah.
The artist is saying, hey, all of what you saying would happen if I drop more.
Yeah.
And he's saying, why would I drop you more if none of that has happened?
And
so it's chicken and the egg.
And
go ahead. Just set it up.
Here's the thing, and I'll say this about TDE. Reason is the only artist that they have signed who did not have a following before they signed him. Meaning that even the likes of Doechii,
so TDE
even the
built
likes
him up.
of it wasn't even built
himself up.
He built himself up.
He didn't have a following before TDE is what he said.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying?
I think they're arguing.
What I'm saying is that
ahead,
for example, right? Across people knew who Doechii was across the nation before she got signed to TDE,
I thought
right?
she was a coach.
Same thing with Ab Soul back in the day, Schoolboy, J-Rock, maybe not. J-Rock and Kendrick are probably introduced.
You saying public? He probably had a following, but the public didn't know.
But what I'm saying is he was very small in California before, and that was it. Because his first album on TDE was a mixtape that he had already dropped. The second album was another mixtape that he had already dropped. So he didn't have he was the first artist that really didn't have a following outside of the R&B artists. Because there's Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker didn't have a following like that, but he wasn't.
That's why he called him substitute
teacher. I understand it, man.
Shout out to Q Up. You want to have a conversation or you want to go viral? Which one you want to do? Which one you want to do? Let me know.
I'm just trying to.
Being consistent, so I'm asking you want to have a conversation or you want to go viral? Which one you want to do?
I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Okay, bet.
All right,
bet. And conversation go two ways. It go questions asked, questions answered. That's what a conversation is. You got like you want to go viral. That's what it sounds like because a monologue is viral. A conversation is something that goes two ways. Which one you want to do?
No, man. I'm just answering your question.
I didn't have no questions. I didn't ask you not one question. So I'm saying.
I'm answering your statements. I'm just answering.
Okay, so tell me one thing. Tell me one thing I lied about.
About as far as what?
Tell me one thing I lied about because you felt a way about what I said. So tell me one thing I lied about.
I'm saying that you obviously
I'm saying you felt a way about what I said. So tell me one thing I lied about.
You sitting in a room with
all right, cool. I didn't lie. Cool.
That's what he's standing on. It's two different goalposts. That's a problem when you argue.
And here's the thing. My whole thing of bringing this up is as a label, is it a good look when your artist is dropping an album?
You a lame. You're killing your shit. You're killing your shit.
Ask him as the artist.
You are.
What do you think as?
What are you doing?
As the artist. As an artist that's saying, hey, I've been on platforms. Like you come here, you come in the basement and be like, hey, all of us like your shit. Why? Hey, I'm signing to something a situation that don't allow me to drop when I drop. And then the executive comes and, you know what I'm saying? And then this is what you get. How do you rebut this? I understand that you would probably take the side of the artist, but I'm saying in both sides of the argument and you being removed, how would you, you know what I'm saying? In this situation,
how would I handle that situation?
This situation. First of all, would you even do this?
I'm feeling going back. Well, he done started it. He can't. I gotta reply.
What I'm saying, right? So you're on the platform.
I'm upset though.
Like that's like you here and you rapping and your executive called in.
Yeah, no, I'm upset. I'm feeling disrespected. I'm feeling a whole lot of shit, right? But I'm wondering if, cause see, I don't know this reason, dude. So is the executive saying he ain't with about promoting himself like how they do?
No,
because back in the day,
he's dropped albums.
Back in the day, they promoted you. The label.
Yeah, you going on back in the day? No,
is he saying
now you bring a crowd to
he's already dropped.
Past that, he's going past that.
He's already dropped albums. That's why he brought up
they
the
don't fuck with him like that. Bro.
That's at the end of the day.
That's what the public is saying.
Basically, yeah.
Not only with TDE don't fuck with him like that. Why they got him that old?
Because he sound he goes wild.
But
how do you sell it? It's more so how do you sell it?
Here's the crazy thing.
Somebody need to pick a
around this real quick. Around a Reason song?
I bet I can name 10 Reason songs.
No.
You ready?
You probably could. No. But I was like, no. Then I was like, wait.
I bet he do.
But for example, there's a song.
I don't have a video.
There's a song.
I didn't blame.
Go ahead.
I'll just real quick. There's a song, Pop Shit. When you talk about the label shit, that it got leaked this week that JID had a verse on it, and everybody wants to understand why the fuck, because Dreamville has said we cleared every JID verse that he wants cleared. So meaning that, why isn't he on that version? Because the version is just Reason and Schoolboy Q. You telling me at that point in time when that song came out, you kept Jay? Why would you throw that up? Because that's a perfect, and JID fit straight in how he rap on that song, on them type of beats. Like, I don't understand. That's why I think Reason is really like, y'all really on bullshit.
What's also insane is the fact that I've watched different podcasts where people have a relationship with these different artists and they call other artists. So Reason and JID are almost best friends. Like, I've been on a podcast where I've seen a podcast where Reason is on the podcast and somebody challenges him to JID, or they're like, nah, JID, out of the new class, JID be eating you. He like, no, that's my man. He like, I'm gonna call him right now. And he calls him, and you can tell the friendship is there. So to your point of pitting them against each other is gimmicky promotion. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say pitting them against.
No, I'm not saying it. Kind of hints to that in the sense of like,
I think he's more so going to what I was saying earlier on the side when I got confused on who was signed to who.
Right,
on the side of how
TDE
they
do
so
this
to where how Dreamville does this.
Right.
Like JID has an album, Lute has an album. How come Reason don't have an album? This verse alone.
I said I haven't been consistent enough because I haven't been allowed to drop. That's a fact.
Hey, T-Real.
Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Just tell me if I'm lying, bro. I said I have not been consistent enough because I haven't been allowed to drop music. Tell me if I'm lying.
I don't think nobody has stopped you. You ain't never came
All right,
into me.
Cool. That's all I want to know. I just want to know.
And nobody said no to you.
I just want to know.
You dropped the most music out of more than anybody in the last couple years.
I didn't never ask you to drop multiple EPs. I didn't play multiple EPs. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we want to, are we going to have a conversation or are we going to go viral? Because we can have a real conversation, Moo. Like, everything I've said so far, wait, hold on. Everything I've said so far has been,
I don't
y'all being, exactly. All love. I'm
not, when I say I don't want to argue, you're not proving that. I'm just not the nigga that do it public.
You are. You caught.
All right, so from that right there.
Buddy was in his feelings.
The artist is saying, first of all, he's just standing on, did anything I say, did I lie? So you're not calling me a liar. That's one. Two, have I not brought you multiple EPs that you are? So my question directly to you is, does that negate his point of saying, hey, we got you this feature, it wasn't going to do nothing for you, we got this, da-da-da-da. But he's saying, I can't be consistent to my fan base if I'm not put out. And he's saying, what would that have done for you if we'd have put it out? What say you?
The label is not fucking with him. Dude, right, they wrong. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me what feature?
When you say dude, right, they
he
wrong.
just got mad.
Who
No.
He just I know he an artist.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He's talking about
when you say
that
dude,
shit, he got
you saying Reason is right. The artist.
Reason right.
The artist is right. The label is wrong.
Yeah, they fucking him off. Man.
I got product.
Okay.
You want product from me. This is why you signed me,
I
right?
put this man on my record for a reason. Who is you to take him off and say he ain't gonna? What?
That's what he said. But I got what you said.
I sent you.
I agree.
I sent you a song with 2 other cats that are top notch. All right, it's 3 people on this song I sent him.
Okay,
it's Reason, it's Simba, and it's God damn it, it ain't JID.
Go ahead. There's Reason and Simba is cool.
To give you an understanding where this level is at.
Yeah.
Right? They are pushing the other 2. Whoever they're assigned to are being pushed strong. Simba was just with Jada and this and that or whatever. And
that's
the
what
other motherfucker. But Reason probably had the best verse, the intro verse on this song.
Shit ever.
Going
amazing. But no. But look, so that's why I want to go back to you. So the position that you stood on, and like you said, you agree with Reason.
Yeah.
And we are super backpacking this shit.
Yeah.
We are. Hey, we are.
But to you. Now, remove yourself from the artist standpoint and then go to the label standpoint. And when he said, hey, all of these, you want an ESTG feature, that wouldn't do nothing for you, blah, blah, blah. In his mind, he's speaking money. So why would I spend $150,000 on the ESTG feature and you were sitting in the room with 2 men that can't name 10 of your songs?
But this is my point. When you signed me, you gave me a budget. I can spend my budget who is you to tell me? If anything,
the budget don't
ESTG
the budget don't require releases.
But no, what I'm saying is why I got EST? What's his name?
Yeah,
ESTG.
He in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If anything, it done dropped me in Memphis. Now motherfuckers hit like, who is you to? How you know it ain't gonna help me when you ain't even gonna let me throw the dart at the dart?
I'm not an artist,
but
but
if I'm
I
a
would
TV
go.
and I'm an executive and I'm like, I already got a lane for the Memphis market.
Wait a minute. I'm not an artist.
I got my artist B or I got my artist E for the Memphis market.
I'm not an artist, but I go a little bit different on that. Why are you asking me that? Ain't that your job?
And
ain't that your job to make sure that things are moving?
Well, it sounds like that's what he requested. It sounds like he requested an ES. It sounds like he requested an ESTG.
No, he had it.
He had it, and they was like, "I'm not paying for it."
Yeah,
I'm not paying for it because it's not going to do anything.
That's on label.
That's what he's saying.
They trying to kill that man.
Not to cut you off.
They trying to kill that man.
What I'm saying is, if you get the feature, and they say they won't pay for it.
That's on you.
You pay for it and you tax the artist.
They don't believe him in it. They don't believe in him, bro.
Simple. It happens all the time.
They don't believe in him.
It sounds like all three of y'all are saying Reason needs to leave TDE.
Yes.
If he can leave TDE.
If he can.
Because here's the problem.
First chance you can.
Yeah, because here's the problem is TDE. Yeah, because
that nigga never say yeah.
And TDE is still in the you gotta look at their track record, right? Kendrick left there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
You also look at Ab Sullivan complaining about the
he's
schedule,
from
right?
jump.
Schoolboy's kind of complained about it.
This is why Schoolboy doesn't come out.
SZA has been public the last 2 albums she dropped about the rate she's running away.
Is this a crack in their armor?
Yeah. They don't want to. They don't want to let.
No, we've been like he said. Since all the shit he named could have been cracks. Is this a real crack or is this goes down in the track?
This is
just part of
this.
This is what Buddy is trying to say.
If Kendrick leaving and wasn't a crack,
this is what Buddy is trying to say.
No, this might be the.
This is what Buddy is trying to say.
That was right.
And this is where it goes left or right at. This is what Buddy is trying to say. Musa, like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Nobody even knows the songs, albums, or anything that off rip. You know what I'm saying? But real heads do. And if you're dealing with that type of artist, there's where your audience is. Not your mainstream. You're looking at this different. So if you do pull this move, you are about to alienate even your underground, you know what I'm saying, who listens to the upcoming artists and this and that and stays behind them. You're about to lose this, bro. And it seems like you're putting a lot more energy behind the SZA understanding, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But your rappers were a lot better.
But ain't the goal to make them as big as you can make them? So you can get more money?
I don't think so.
No?
When you go black and red, overhead to overhead,
yeah,
I can put more money into SZA and make more money than I could put a little money into Reason or put into J-Rock and make pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
We finna get out of here, but this is the last topic. You know, I gotta have a non-headline topic. Your best friend is a female, your homegirl.
I'm fucking her.
Why would you do this now, dog? What time is it, dog? Why would you do this shit now?
Well, there you have it.
I thought that's what you was finna ask.
No, what I'm saying is this. This your girl. This your homegirl.
That's a friend.
Best friend. Not fucking her. Fucked her in the past and now y'all friends.
Oh, okay.
Like, whatever it is, you are not sexually attracted to this person anymore.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
You are not.
Go ahead.
But she gives me head from time to time.
No, shut the fuck up. Let him say what
Naomi on your ass.
Like, wait.
Who is this bitch that you in trouble?
Looking at every non-attractive bra she feel as though it's non-attractive.
That nigga never have another joke on this pod. No, best friend. Y'all kicking it. No, y'all kicking it. You see her getting cheated on. You see the nigga that she like, the nigga that she fucking with. Do you tell her?
No. I don't care about that shit. No.
That was definitive.
What the fuck? You'll find out when you find out. Time out.
You ain't think about none of your female friends.
I'll be
flat.
flat.
He didn't go down to like, who would probably hear this?
I'll be flat out with you. Even my male friends. There have been male friends that have seen this or that or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I'll fuck you up. You ready? No, hold on. Look me in the eye and tell me that. I'll bust you over there with this bottle. No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying that know better.
You gotta go.
Listen to me. That know better but don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Then you find out this and that.
If
and
you
it's like,
say, hey, you at her birthday party, she's like, yeah, my friend Jay, he did the chicken, da-da-da-da. She calls you a friend. You call her a friend.
right.
She introduced you to her guy. We've had female co-hosts here that,
Indeed.
and if you like, yeah, I saw him cheat. You not gonna say nothing?
Not
Okay.
not cheating, but if
you see him out,
see him out with a bitch, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if I know the nigga,
you gotta see him fucking.
no. What I'm saying is, if I know he like, say he got a whole nother family
You
somewhere.
say something. Say something.
Okay.
I'm still not gonna be like.
Your friend.
I'm still not gonna be like, the nigga got a whole nother family nowhere. But I'm gonna probably hit it with some.
You really
You
like
sure
him?
that's the one for you? You know, like
that's
Say how to keep
point
it
her to the street.
Gotcha. You say no.
Say how to
You're gonna hit
people
it with the
business.
nigga hints.
I'm
What
gonna
you
holler
got?
at fam.
Yep.
You're gonna
I do
approach her
that.
Yep.
and be like,
Yeah.
no, you know I really care about her.
Not even.
No, I don't care about her.
Not like that.
Hey,
I mean,
man,
that's my friend. Whatever you say.
Your
She
girl,
ain't saying nothing.
Your
If
girl-
he just got some pussy, I ain't saying nothing about that.
your girl may get this
You don't
information
know
back.
that. If you see him out with somebody,
I ain't saying nothing.
I'm
about that.
gonna
you're
say
not saying that.
Your
You're not
girl,
saying nothing even tomorrow?
your
No, I'm-
girl may get
when I
some.
see him out, then like,
Nigga
I
at
see him
Jay
out.
Palooza, he dancing crazy and she ain't with him. But every time he posts on
I'm
Facebook,
not telling her no.
they together.
No, I ain't
Your
saying nothing.
girl may
It
get some
depends on-
information back, so get prepared, get ready. It's coming.
I ain't saying nothing about that.
I'm not about to tell you. The man gone.
So what made you? What is the line?
If this nigga been telling her, if he been telling her like they been carrying on as a couple, but this nigga married somewhere, got a whole nother wife, some shit like that, then I'ma point her down that street.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
You know what? I'm glad you
chasing
did
the
that.
married
I'm
man.
glad
you
you
sure
did
that's
that.
the man for you? Like,
Circumstance depends
yeah,
on that.
circumstance.
Circumstance depends on that.
I still ain't gonna tell her that he got a whole family,
Still not gonna
but I'm
lie.
gure point her to the street like, man.
Still not going to.
You sure homie the nigga for you? Like, you know this nigga?
Still not.
You
Gonna
really know him? Like some
good?
shit like that.
Now I'm gonna tell fam. Now understand.
Of course, you sure not.
Here's the real kicker.
What?
You chilling in the crib. You ain't on shit.
Yeah,
Your guy call you and tell you he see your girl out with another chick. What you doing?
with another chick.
I mean another guy. I mean
My
another
girl
guy.
out with another guy.
Hey, that
Nothing.
girl you like. I see her out here right now. What you doing?
Nothing.
You not doing nothing.
Depends on which guy telling me.
Nah, it depends on the nigga. It depends on the
It
message.
depends on who I'm hearing that
Message
message
versus
from.
messenger. What you got?
Nope. Doesn't depend on the
You
message.
don't give a fuck.
No, it's not.
You
that-
don't commit to anything.
No, it's
What you
not
got?
that I don't give a fuck. The problem is what we don't be understanding as men is this is going to happen. It has never not happened.
Fuck that.
No, I feel you. The percentages of it not happening is lower than it is of is happening.
When it
but
happen,
that doesn't
I'm
mean
up.
that. Whoa, but that doesn't mean
So you
one-
going to the place?
That doesn't mean one
No,
thing.
I'm out of that. Like it's a
Oh, you leaving the relationship?
it's over with. Like I found out my girl cheating. It's a
You
wrap.
didn't say that.
No,
I'm
but
asking.
yeah, no, you found out because the nigga done came and told you.
If a nigga
He
tell
didn't
you,
say that.
are you going to the place that he? Hey, I'm.
Nah, I ain't doing
What
that.
are you saying?
I'm in the club right now, and I see your girl right
Nah,
now.
I ain't doing that.
You taking his word? You just
No,
gonna dump off
it
his
depends
word?
on who it is. It depends on who it is. Like say Kid called me. Say you
Okay.
know it's a different type of message.
Say it's a
But
not-
say it's a nigga that just I know.
But
Nah, I ain't
does
really
that take away
tripping
from
on
the
that.
truth?
No, it don't. Now I might my antennas up, but I ain't got no proof at that point. I gotta figure it out.
So it's different proof.
LaRon, if I
Kid
call
is real proof. This nigga is here.
LaRon, if
Kid
I
without
called you,
question, it's a
got
fact.
if I called you and I was out and I was like, "Oh shit, I see your girl out here or whatever," is that anything? Is
No,
that
but
really
that ain't what he
anything?
said.
That
He
is
said,
what he
that's
said.
what I'm saying.
That's
You
exactly
said out
what he
with a
said.
nigga, though, right?
No, he did not. He
I
said
see your girl
outside. I
out
see
here.
your
with a
your
nigga.
girl
I mean,
outside.
but she
with a
don't
nigga.
need necessarily be with
With
the nigga.
she's
the nigga could be
there.
hollering
The
and buying
nigga's
a
just
drink,
walking
whatever.
up to
Yeah,
her.
no.
But I'm saying
no.
that when I call you, I see her.
She out with a nigga. Like she
All right, let's go there. Let's go there. She's with a nigga on a date out back.
Yeah.
You at Outback and you sitting across the table and it's like, I remember you from episode.
Yeah.
You don't remember me, but I remember you. And you call him. Do you honor that?
I'll say what he said on the
No,
side.
I'm saying, does he honor that?
I know he would.
But how I'ma handle it, I'm not finna be like, so you out with niggas, huh?
Right, exactly.
Like I
Depending on who
would-
that. That's
I
what I'm
gotta
saying.
see.
Depending on who
It
it
could
is.
have been an uncle. Like,
and I wouldn't bring
you
it
know what I'm
the same
saying?
way.
Like,
The same way on that
Yeah, I
side. I
gotta
would bring it
figure out
like what
what's
he
going
said.
on.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You talk to your girl or whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
I gotta
it's
see what's
not gonna-
going on.
Because
I'll fix all this.
because
It's
the problem
me.
the problem is we
I'm
don't really
calling
know.
all three of you.
We don't really know.
I'm calling you and I'm out. I say, hey, I see your girl out right now.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I ain't doing shit.
All right, man. Thanks for the heads
Thanks.
What you doing?
I ain't doing shit. Thank you.
What you
Finish
doing?
my
I need more
bill.
information.
You need more information?
Yes, sir.
So you don't trust me. Got it.
I don't
Thanks
need
for the.
shit.
I'll be
has
like,
nothing
thanks
to
for
do
the
with
heads up.
I don't need
And
shit.
then when
It
she
has-
get home,
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
man, how was your
Well,
day?
pow.
It has. Here's the thing.
Man, how was your day? What you
It
get
has-
into?
It has nothing to do with you, because depending on where you at.
No, me, no.
No. What I'm saying is you could very easily see somebody sitting someplace doing something that
Nah,
you
that's
think something
bullshit. If
else is-
Steve called me and tell me he
that
see
you
my
already know
girl
what's going
outside,
on, you know what I'm saying?
I know what
already
he
know
mean. Nigga, this
that
is
too,
a
though,
big,
Ma.
small
That too.
understanding.
That too.
Stop playing
That's
with
why I
me.
ain't
He's
wilding
not
out.
going to sit there and
ask
say
me,
that
ask
shit
me,
unless.
ask me.
What you doing?
Yeah, I just need more information. I'm not.
I'ma
that
act
has
like I
nothing
know.
to do
Man,
with
Lisa
you.
out here. I seen Lisa on 79th. Some nigga is down there rubbing on her stomach ever so gently.
That's
Oh,
more
yeah,
detailed
yeah,
than
yeah.
anything.
I
No.
know, I know.
Hey, I
Yeah,
call
she
you
told-
Steve. I call
she
you
told me
Steve.
she-
I call you Steve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm at. I'm up north or whatever. Hey, Lisa here.
With some nigga.
Nope. No. Lisa here. I don't know if you know it or not. No. You're missing the understanding.
Because we're in a relationship where I should know where you are.
I'm not
And
even.
if you say you're
I'm
there,
not
I'm like,
even-
what, she where?
I'm not even calling Steve. You don't understand unless
First of
something
all,
is going
first of all,
left.
I'm in a relationship where I'm mad that you're somewhere I don't know.
I'm not calling him.
We don't even got to remove the pregnancy. Like,
I'm not calling
the
him.
fact that you're pregnant
That's
in
just a
somewhere I
general-
don't know is
that's a
like
general
So now,
information
if it's a man talking to you, that's why I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like when he say, "Hey," and it's a guy, that's an and I'm like, "Oh, that's why I don't know." But I'm already. Here's the thing: she could be surprising me with some Chinese food or something, well, whatever. Like, but my original thing is, why are you there and I don't know?
Exactly.
She got to report her every movement.
No, it's not even. It's not reporting, bro. Let
you-
me explain something to
you
you. bro.
have before?
When you, it's not even.
Oh well, yeah. Nah,
Hey,
if she
but
been doing it, and now some
hey,
shit done changed up. Some
but it's
shit
not-
done changed up.
It's not even reporting in that sense, bro. But when you live with someone and y'all have
Yeah,
kid-
nigga, I know. Yeah.
y'all have a kid or kids together, bro, you have to. There's a different understanding of I'm not clocking your movements like that. But if something,
But I know your
happens,
movements.
If something,
Yeah.
you got to understand. If something
Here's
happens,
the thing.
we got to.
So you at work.
No,
I'm
no,
not
same
tripping.
thing.
I'm
if
not-
you
I'm
live with a
never
person
on your
long
ass
enough,
like that.
I should be the first person to contact.
Exactly.
Wait, so
And
you
so
at
with
work.
being that,
You at work. Your wife got to call you every time she moved to tell
No,
you she
no,
moved.
no, it's not. No,
Like, that's what I'm
it's
saying,
not.
like-
but if she gonna be late,
it's not
she
like
need to tell
that.
me because
It's not like that.
we are creatures of habit, and so
Yeah.
what I'm saying is,
Word it that way. Word it that way.
I
It's-
know
it'll
that
be
you
easier
walk
to
in the house
digest.
between 5 and 6. I give you an hour grace.
You get here
period.
at 7. What happened?
Hours grace
Oh,
period.
that's something different.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
No,
the
it's
same
not.
thing.
Listen,
I'm saying
same
from
thing.
what
Listen.
I'm talking about.
Listen, what I'm saying.
something
Listen,
different
let me
than what
finish.
I'm
Let me finish. You can do whatever you want to do within the grace period that I understand.
Yeah, nah, that.
You work from 8 to 4. You get home about 5.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on
If
that.
something's gonna break that 5 and make you 7 to 8,
yeah, no,
you
that's
need
a
to
fact.
explain
I'm
that
with you on
because
that. That's different.
that's all I'm saying.
Okay, so translate this to this. If I know Ahmad, I'm learning to know you very well.
Mm-hmm.
Women don't understand
I know-
that
I
though.
know
For the women listeners, women don't understand their questions for men is not the same as the questions for
Agreed.
that men have for women. Men are asking questions based on, hey, your habit changed.
Habit.
And they are like, hey, why the fuck you questioning me? Blah, 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 blah. You just gave yourself away. Now
Period.
you look like you're cheating.
Period.
Because,
Or doing something else.
yeah, or doing something. Because what I'm saying is, if the bus was late, blah, 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 I would have to sit through a 45-minute. I've sat through those. I
watch
wish I
this.
never asked.
Watch this. Watch this. I'm out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm boogieing. I'm dancing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I see Naomi or I see Lisa. Or I see your girl. You know what I'm saying? That's well. But let's say in that whole 45 minutes going forward, you know what I'm saying? I may see a little different interaction. You know what I'm saying? Now, honestly, I'm not going to tell any of y'all anything directly per se or this or that. It's none of my business. I would go on the side of what you said in the sense of, hey, so, you know what I'm saying, asking certain questions. Well, you know, I saw a baby girl unless it was something very blatant, like what I'm trying to do the example with Steve, and was like, hey, Steve, you know Lisa up here at Crowbar? Because obviously this is not how this was supposed to go on the other end of this. LaRon, you know your girl over here.
Not even to cut you off, but
you
like
good
you said,
with that?
and
Everything well?
Just interjecting and just in high. In that
Am I
same,
right? You
no, I
understand what
agree.
I'm saying? I'm saying
In that same tone that he's saying, it doesn't matter who it is.
I don't think I'm doing all of that, bro.
Throw it back.
Like if I just see her, I ain't really saying nothing about that, man. That ain't my business.
Open.
But if she on
His
some other
hands
shit,
so
bro,
good, he just
like
can't run.
No, but I'm saying, like, even in that, like you saying, the message of whatever it is, like you saying, it depends on the message versus the message, right?
hey, if it's just she out, I ain't saying it. But if she out,
Here's the
there
thing.
being bogus, bro.
All right, no, here's the thing. If she's out and you didn't know she was out, if a stranger called you, hey, I just found this phone. Who is this? Man, I'm at club such and such. This is my girl. You don't even know she out. Like, this is a stranger.
I ain't really mad like that though.
But you didn't know she was. She
Yeah,
told
I
you
ain't know
she was going to
out.
Keisha house.
Well, if she lied to me, that's see now.
But I'm just saying,
things.
but that's how it is. If you're in a relationship, but no,
If Steve
wait.
hears me
Let me finish. If you're in a relationship and she leaves the house, she's telling you something. She's not leaving the house without. You know what I'm saying? If y'all in a relationship, so she said something.
Yeah, no. If I catch a line, it's a whole different thing.
But so my last question: does it depend on who the lie comes from?
What do you mean?
If a stranger tells you, "Hey, your girl lying to you," if the mailman, "Hey, while you out truck driving, hey," so that go back.
Yeah, do. Cause sometimes niggas could be saying that to try to get your spot. Like they could be just trying to sabotage your motherfucking relationship. You don't know, bruh. You don't know what people's motive is. If it's a stranger versus if it was you.
In that case, I would think it's the opposite.
I agree, which goes back to what I said.
In your case, I would think it's the opposite. Like you said, I would trust the friend that tells me that and not the stranger so much. I would be the opposite. The nigga that knows her and me would most likely be trying to fuck, not the stranger that.
I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe you gonna be trying to fuck my girl. I don't believe Kit gonna be trying to fuck my girl.
I don't believe that either.
Now, the mailman who done been catching her walk out the car and seeing her ass.
That's true. You're right.
Like,
I'm not talking about our instance, but there are instances where a stranger.
We can only reflect back to where we at right now.
I've had those,
and it's like,
like
I don't see that happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll see the stranger more so trying to make that move.
like, nigga, I don't know. Like,
but
thanks for telling me. No, listen. I'm gonna investigate it my own way. I'm not just gonna write it off.
Right. No.
But I'm not finna be on her neck about it.
Your initial question was, Steve, the reaction of, you know what I'm saying, what you would do if you saw your guy's girl outside.
Nigga, why you running up trying to report so much, nigga? Like a little girl.
All of it is exactly situational. Because if I saw that broad, I am not having my tracking radar on that broad as I'm partying throughout whatever. I saw her. If you out, you good. I don't give a shit. That's not my demo. No, I gave you that as far as the
His shit is a label, a clothing label. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what?
If you take a clothing label and Terrence Howard,
Dreamville, that's
and you kind of
right?
mix them together.
Oh, that's Dream Chase. Who's Dreamville?
That's J. Cole.
Oh, okay.
Who
all know Dreamville?
That is it, right?
J.I.D., Cole, Luke, what's baby girl name?
So what's Simba
Ari
go?
Lennox.
Ari Lennox.
Nobody picked up Simba yet?
Nobody. He's still independent.
No,
I want to say he's still independent like that.
No, there's no such thing.
Well, you would know. Listen to him. He said, ain't no such thing.
There's not many actually of those. You say independent in that sense.
What we got? You know what we got? Oh shit! Don't do that.
Simba did what?
Don't do that, motherfucker. I intro the fuck out of it.
I'm sure Simba is signed. Simba is signed somewhere. Now it may be a label that we have never heard of and have no idea of its existence in any other artist that has ever dropped on that on that label. Like I don't know what major.
Atlantic.
He's in Atlantic right now.
Atlantic.
And they get all the viral motherfuckers.
They do.
I feel like
since
like,
T.I.
If you got such amount of
seriously.
clicks.
I hope they let him move though.
Seriously, since T.I.
Because he's crazy.
This gotta be LaRon.
In honor of
50 years.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know why it was so loud.
What the fuck is he?
You got it playing, nigga. What do you mean? Why I say that?
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing?
Nobody knows what it is. If you know what that is, put it in the comments right now.
What was that? 3 seconds?
Yeah.
4 seconds.
We can have, hey,
They
that's
know
what
what
you
that
should
is.
do. We should do
Stop.
the 5 second. No, 5 seconds too long. Like maybe a 1 second.
No, one is too short.
2 or 3.
Yeah, you got it.
4 beats is 1 second.
Gotta be boom.
Yeah, no, it's not. It depends on the
What kind of
BPM.
song you talking about, though?
Yeah.
Everybody. What the fuck is he talking about?
Big dummy, man.
Ow.
Nigga said 4 beats.
In 1 second. Boom, boom, pow.
Hey, I can't be smart and my daughter's smart.
So you shot it to Lisa and it manifested through the baby. Got it.
That's all me in there. She'd have been
Wow. The views and opinions of the life.
Yeah, she don't listen
I
to
did
the pod
not say
no more.
that, Lisa.
That was the first 100 episodes.
I know. I'm telling Lisa you said that. That's what I'm telling.
Look at his face.
Like the motherfucking.
Look at his face. Stuck. Look at his face. Stuck.
So I'm not gonna tell you when your girl out dancing with a nigga. Nah. I'll be like, go ahead, do your thing.
It's funny.
I don't see nothing.
It's funny how the world turns. You know what I'm saying?
Flip upside down.
Word.
Like, nah. And she could call me and be like, I wasn't out with nobody, was I, Steve? Nope. Everybody look, nah. Like, why you call me and ask me that? But nah. Like, nah.
How you know? Because we were sitting here talking about that nigga.
Right. Is that my girl in that selfie behind you, nigga?
Whenever she travels, she could be like, hey, ask Steve. Like, you was in Vegas. I did a pod with him. Like, nah, she wasn't with nobody, nigga. I'm on her side, nigga.
Right up.
I done fucked up my witness.
Kind of.
What we got here, man? What
See, that goes back to the Vegas rug shit. You see the exchange of understanding. You know what I mean?
Hey, you look. Hey.
Daughters, please don't.
Wait a minute. Steve.
Yes, sir.
That's your YouTube.
That's our YouTube.
Yeah.
That shit is just your subscription thing is my same. That's my same lineup, bro.
Well, good job, man.
Wait,
Y'all
you
look at the
literally
same
watch
shit?
that stuff?
Yeah, you logged into my shit.
You up on Shabir Youssef and all that?
Yeah.
I logged into your shit.
Clearly, if you got
No,
okay.
nigga, that's
No. Hey, go ahead. No. Go off.
What?
Go off.
You done hide my phone.
Oh, he grabbed his jack. He
Nigga,
would
you
have
got
grabbed
me
his
fucked
phone
up.
like, nigga, what? Slow
I
the
think it's
fuck
the other
up.
way around, nigga. I think you've been stealing from me. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Now we got a third.
this
We
is-
got a third. It ain't a me two, it's a me three.
Hey, man, great minds think alike, goddamn.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If Moses said that shit, I'm going to believe Moses.
Damn,
Now you
nigga.
finna be a fourth. He like, maybe I should be.
We watched the
See how
same
easy that
shit
works,
on
Steve?
YouTube,
But hey, full
bro.
circle. You see how easy that works? Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you going to
That's how
gang
that
up
shit
on
really
bro?
works.
You going to gang up
That's
on
really how
bro?
that shit works.
And then bro
Ma,
going to see
that's
that,
how
then
your
I'm on
subscription
it.
list was looking too?
It ain't that. It's less than that. But it's
Man, this
it's
nigga
a bunch
literally
it's a
got
bunch of
the
similar
same
things.
fucking shit that we watch, bro.
Yeah, it's a bunch of similar things up there.
This
I watch a
nigga
lot
jacking my
less.
stilo, bro.
I watch a lot less.
I'm before you.
Huh?
You jacking mine.
Uh-oh, whoa. Talking about whoa.
I'm older than you, Nick.
Here we go.
That means you wasn't on YouTube before me.
Here we go. Come on.
That's crazy.
Come on. Here we go.
That's how that works.
He got me. He got me.
Your daddy on YouTube?
Huh?
Wrong.
And look, now it's just straight right hands. Plow. Plow. What else you got, Steve?
All right, Errol.
That nigga took me back. Wrong. You remember that?
Somebody
You remember
po-
that? Wrong.
Wrong.
Somebody,
Wrong. I got that for you.
somebody posted videos and nothing but Terrence Crawford hitting motherfuckers with right hands. Proceed.
Straight right hands. Take them.
Go ahead. It wasn't the jab
I was gonna say
though.
it wasn't.
It wasn't the jab.
I was gonna say,
It was.
it
It
ain't
was.
straight right. I
It
saw
was
that.
him.
Straight right
Just
hand.
no. It wasn't straight. It was him. Ba 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 ba. Ow.
In 20 seconds. In his boots. And Terrence Crawford.
No.
I got blood.
Don't ask me those.
I was down the highlight reel and I was watching in his boots. When you in the highlight, you only seeing him knocking niggas out. You like, this nigga cold.
Ain't fought nobody yet. We don't know.
The difference between Bud and Hearns, Bud and Hagler, is that he ain't got a big ass head like that.
This is gonna be really.
They both press the issue. They both defend and block.
Terrence Crawford is
and
the
hit hard.
best switch hitter I've seen in my life.
But
Agreed.
And this is gonna be really simple for him. Is he gonna take the money for Javante?
Or is he gonna go up to Charlo?
Because Charlo,
he going to 54.
Charlo is he wants to, but does he want to take that? Because him and Javante, because they both have names, is gonna
fight.
that shit.
But
is
take
gonna,
is too light.
It's not gonna get the same money that him and Jameer was.
He too light.
If we can meet somewhere, that's a great.
He too light. He
Just
can't.
did an interview
The only
on-
place they can meet is 40.
I know.
And Bud ain't going to 40. He going to 54.
I know.
Just did an interview on Breakfast Club where they was talking about it, and he said that I don't get no credit for beating Tank.
Yeah,
And
too
if I
little.
beat Tank, everybody gonna say he came up from 137.
And you went down to actually beat him. Go beat Charlo. See, those are the champions I love. You know what I'm saying? Where the smoke
Charlo
at?
gives him the third undisputed. He like that.
Yes.
But
the smoke?
there's another boot.
And the rematch got to happen at
he said
54.
He said he wouldn't take Boots because it ain't.
He ain't
no
done
money.
enough.
Boots ain't shit.
He said he too young.
Yeah, but there's other people that he it wasn't Javante. Who's the other person that he said he was like, nah, I'll take that. It was Charlo and it was somebody else.
It had to be somebody else in Charlo class. It had to be somebody else.
It was
up
just
there.
big money. He was like, when they
It's
said it, he was
somebody
like,
else
nah,
up
that's
there.
big money. I'll take that. You know what I'm
somebody
saying? He
else
was like,
up there.
I would definitely do that.
Bud, dude.
It wasn't Keith Thurman, was it?
No,
No, it wasn't
No.
Boots.
It's
definitely
gotta
wasn't
be,
Thurman.
it has to be a name somewhere.
definitely wasn't Thurman.
Leave it in the comments. You
No,
Somebody
but
said-
let us know
listen,
where we wrong.
a straight right hand happens from a conventional stance. When you're fighting southpaw, that right hand is then a jab. It's not a straight right hand.
No.
I'm not
I
arguing
know.
on that. I don't think
We ain't
neither
arguing
one
on
of us
that.
are
We
arguing
were
on
just
that.
talking about a video of something totally different.
Oh,
where
okay.
It was him. No, it was him just straight. He was just giving niggas right hand. Like, it was like, bow. It was like, oh, shit.
Bow, bow.
He was
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
niggas up
Like-
with right hands.
Y'all don't see that coming? Like,
They say that's the most disrespectful. You know who was doing
yes.
that? Motherfucking Floyd was doing Arturo Gotti like that.
No, because Gotti is slow. Arturo
He was
Gotti.
doing Diego Corrales like that too.
But both of them,
Hitting him with straight right
both
hands,
of them
bruh,
sit
like,
there and think their aggression is going to get them over fights or whatever. If you actually
did,
fighting a
though.
boxer, no. Arturo Gotti got his ass whooped by Floyd.
No. But what I'm saying
A
is,
real boxer.
Nah,
I'm
that was-
talking
that
about
was
a
crazy.
real boxer.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely
what I'm
correct.
saying?
Nah, that was crazy what he did.
but he was hot, and Arturo Gotti was hot in the motherfucker.
High as hell.
He was hot.
He thought that
That
coke was
nigga
going
was
to get him
high as
through.
hell.
No, sir. I'll
Oh,
smack
speaking
the
of
shit
that, why
out
this nigga
that.
on real quick before we hit the videos? Did either y'all watch the Manziel shit?
No.
Oh, watch it. No,
Yes, not even that.
On what?
Netflix. And that's why I wanted to ask you. Real quick, 20 seconds on you.
Haven't heard it. Haven't seen it.
Now that you got Netflix, what have you been watching?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right. So let's give him some things. You probably don't know.
I watch
American Flag-
Netflix.
You watch what?
Netflix.
All
He
right.
said, I don't.
No,
So
he
he's
don't.
saying,
So let's give him some shit to watch
I
on
don't.
Netflix. He just got it.
I just got
So
it
what I'm
back.
saying
I
is
don't
American Gladiator documentary,
Ooh.
the quarterbacks documentary about all the quarterbacks in the NFL,
You can just fall down.
and then that worm hurl or that same
That'll
quarterback.
give me the rest of them on that
No,
algorithm.
it don't
wouldn't
really do that. Depending on your algorithm. But I'm saying that that one
The shit with the muscle lady that killed the
the other bodybuilder.
that killed her
Oh
husband.
my god! But it can get to a point where we can
So
dissect
go to
it.
the docs.
No.
Got it.
No,
Yes.
man, the movie. I was gonna say some movies. Like I'll
But
be
it's
like,
also to the point where we can
watching
dissect
The
it
Witcher
to
and all
where
that
you
type of
should
shit.
watch by yourself and you should watch with a girl.
Right.
Right. So you know what I'm
These are
saying?
the things
Or-
you're saying.
or-
Hey, Lisa. Oh, my
These leads.
God.
So
These leads.
that understanding of what you should watch and there's a lot of things. Though.
Wonderful.
What y'all got for him to watch on Netflix?
Man, see, I like all that, like The Witcher and you know them type of shit.
Oh, you in the drama?
No, that's like what would you classify that shit as?
Yeah,
It's like
Game of Thrones,
fantasy.
fantasy.
type
Like-
shit. Yeah, Lincoln Lawyer is pretty good.
Suits is on there now.
Yeah, Suits is on there. Diplomat was pretty good. Recruit was pretty good.
I'ma
I
go-
could think of a bunch of other shit. Like if you into some spy espionage type shit, there's a few.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
go
few.
with
There's
the
a few of
doc.
those pretty good.
I'm gonna go with the.
No, you gonna see some shit like you can. It's a lot of shit on there to watch, bro.
It is a lot of shit.
I'll be honest with you, Ron. My ADD kicks in. My ADHD kicks in. I don't really like new bullshit and this or that or whatever. Documentaries gives me information, gives me history, things that I actually appreciate. I appreciate history.
But some of these,
doing this, but
some of these series, I'm
just
talking about,
movies just to watch them or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Some of these series, like
Johnny Manziel.
I'll watch that.
I'm gonna watch that.
The Untold.
I'll watch that.
That's the new Untold.
you're gonna be mad.
I won't watch
I'm
that.
gonna watch it.
Hey.
No, I'm gonna watch that shit.
But I might be watching for
Fuck
two
it
different
all
reasons though.
No, I just say because it's not long enough. That's all.
Oh, really?
It's just not long. That's the only thing. It's great. Here's the thing, the shit was so good. I watched it twice, but it's just that it's short.
I don't be liking they stand-ups though. Like I ain't really seen no fire. Nah, I'm gonna take that back. I saw a couple fire stand-ups.
It's a couple out there.
Hernandez, watch his shit. The trial, like
I saw it.
Oh, you saw that one already?
I saw it. That dude's nuts. Well, he was nuts. Excuse me.
R.I.P.
You know what? We all need to go back to the early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
bite my stilo.
We had good Gucci. We had good Jeezy. Good Tip. You know what I'm saying? The understanding was the understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's not a hard move around. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My video this week, I'm going back with Gucci, baby. We going back. We going back to the trap. Goddammit, to the trap.
You know what?
Omar, the director.
To the trap.
With 200 mil.
I get into it. I've heard about it. I get into it.
Out the pills. Cut a couple niggas off cause they didn't keep it real. My life is beautiful like Snoop Dogg and for real. Used to dream of living like that, but now it's real. Remember, I was selling peas like Derrick for real. Now I play the shit right out real top with a bill. My car it cost $2 million, my watch cost a ticket. Worth a $250 million, now I'm talking liquid. I'm hurting these haters' feelings, mama said I'm gifted. They say my labor curse, I guess the curse lifted. My Cooper immigrant, it ain't even shipped. I wired $500,000 when it first was built. I never been a snitch, that's not how I was built. On a mission and a hot box with the collar peeled. Cause from a different cloth, it's a whole nother quilt. I got so many whips, could start a dealership. They are delusional, I never needed them. I'm like the Godfather, help the needy ones.
I feel like Gucci is the reason he stopped rapping.
Cause they greedy bones. A Sun Valley alone, product of the slum.
I stopped rapping since I got old.
They treat me like the dun cause I'm one of the ones. You niggas don't shoot guns, y'all just bumping your gone.
I can beat that though.
I could've been in prison with 100 years.
Let me hear it.
Up in a mansion with 200 mil. Had to let go
I heard
of the
Gucci got
lane
cloned.
and get out the pills. Cut a couple niggas off cause they didn't
cloned
keep it
Gucci,
real.
not Tyrone.
My life is beautiful like Snoop Dogg and for real. Used to dream of living like that,
Did y'all
but
see
now
that lab they
it's real.
found?
Remember, I
Yeah.
was selling
What?
peas like
I heard
that.
about it.
Real lab.
In Cali, right?
A hose. It was a lab. Mice. It was like they cloned Tyrone. That's the good thing about they clone Tyrone. We never redissected that, but it's the fact that it opened people's eyes up to look for.
I can dig it.
That building probably been there for 20 years, and now people like, hey, what's that hose coming out the back?
Used to have to bring the cash, now I cut the check. Used to wake up in a cell,
Again
now
and
I'm
again
on
and
a
again and
check.
again.
Used to have to pay to play with nowhere to stay. Nigga keep looking for Ray, he done took the yay. I done stacked so many M's, I had to move away. R.I.P. my daddy, he went put the booze away. I know we all gon' make mistakes, this shit make a break. I spent $1 million on it, but still lost the case. I got a loyal fan base, they won't go away. These folks still listen to me each and every single day. I could've been in prison with 100 years. Yet I woke up in a mansion with 200 mil. Had to let go of the lean and get out the pills. Cut a couple niggas off cause they didn't keep it real. My life is beautiful like Snoop Dogg and for real. Used to dream of living like that, but now it's real.
I was in love with a dirtbag.
Selling peas like Derrick for real. Now I play the shit right out real top with a bill.
Gucci Mane, and that's Now It's Real. We're going to go with Joel Ortiz. I really want to hear this nigga. I ain't heard this nigga in a minute. This is
new album. OG. This is off the new album Signature, OG.
This nigga be having bars. Always. I fuck with this nigga, man. Let's go.
I wake up feeling different, back stiffing, joints cracking, snapping. I mean, listen. Some days I don't wanna get out my bed at all. They got me on a statin, I'm rapping with high cholesterol. I would fuck bitches on the edge of the bed and fall off, then keep fucking on the floor, but not anymore. Nowadays, just the smell of Henny in my head is sore. A night out is dinner with the wife and Pinot Noir. Got a nice little crib out in Jersey. I'm in the burbs, no more roaches, deers and birds. Sitting in my backyard while I write this shit. Pool cover over the water till it get nice and shit. Thinking about them project nights, I'd ignite the fifth. Now I got the Glock 48 that I fire legit. Think twice before you run up with that okey doke. Cause my wife got the SIG, case you want the smoke. I remember when home was looking through the peephole, hoping the police don't kick in my door, reach for they weapon and use lethal, force on me and my people. Now I'm in Home Depot looking for a gazebo. I was in them streets like Rico, but the boy from Puerto Rico ain't get caught up in a Rico. It was OD package anytime I moved the diesel. Now it's OG status, new ways to move the needle. A young one in the slums, where you ain't supposed to live beyond 21. They look at us as just numbers, on our way to being 6 feet under. But every now and then, one of us escapes and gets to live a life from outside the gates. God had big plans for little old me. Salute those who get to be an OG. I buried friends when they was little kids, too young to fully comprehend just what living is. Where I'm from, we celebrate those who did a bid. Stripes get earned when fire burns and you split a wig. We ain't born evil, just is what it is. When it's not in the fridge, just stick to your ribs. I remember my clique sitting in the crib, drawing straws to do sticks and get bricks like 3 little pigs. Some would call that surviving, but hey, if one of those went wrong, I ain't rhyming today. I don't get to save somebody else that's finding their way out that place you never get to live, but you dying to stay. This is out on my wrist is tough. I wear it over the scar where my wrist was cuffed. All my real niggas, listen up. You'll always love your hood, but when you leave, you won't miss it much. A young one in the slums, where you ain't supposed to live beyond 21. They look at us as just numbers, on our way to being 6 feet under. But every now and then, one of us escapes and gets to live a life from outside the gates. God had big plans for little old me. Salute those who get to be an OG.
My, you don't fucking miss.
Joel Ortiz, La Orange.
Yeah, it's
you don't
La
fucking
Orange.
miss.
It's OG. That's the producer. It's Joel Ortiz and La Orange.
You are definitely a connoisseur of bars, brother. You don't miss. You don't
motivated miss. That nigga. He was with R&B and shit. Like all our listeners that's listening right now is like, damn, this nigga didn't went from.
This nigga be dropping.
No, but but you can see the transition in the sense of Javen came in one day and was like, man, ain't no R&B. R&B dead. That nigga went on an R&B tear. The same way you like, man, you don't miss with the bars. That nigga ain't miss with the R&B. Like Javen was like, okay.
This nigga sits in his crib, read books and listen to music.
See, now that's what's so crazy.
Concurrently.
It's the flip of when Javen heard it, that nigga said, what you and your girl on? What y'all be on? Now you hear the bars, you like, oh, you just be like, go in the basement. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just a total disconnect.
This nigga.
I got,
I don't miss either, though. I can't miss.
You know what? We're going to go with you first. So I'm going to get my shit so I can edit it right. What's your, you know what? I know. This is a classic. If you
this is going out to
Alabama Brawl.
The Alabama Brawl. We started
funky drummer. Music hitting your heart, cause I know you got a soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Hey, giving what you're getting. Know what I know in. While the black band's sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Gotta give us what we want.
Shit make me want to watch.
I bet they won't block no more boats.
It's freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power.
This shit make me want to watch Do the Right Thing.
Power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
They see a fucking chair, they gonna have a seizure.
Power. Fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be. Algorithms designed to bounce with health and death arise. Designed to fill your mind now that you realize the prize arrives. We got to pump the stuff to make it tough. From the heart, it's a start, a work of art.
I wish I was old enough for this.
I bet they found out niggas can swim, goddamn.
Need is awareness. We can't get careless. You say, what is this? I love it. Let's get down to business. Mental.
We hit women too, goddamn it, with chairs.
To make everybody see, in order to fight the powers that be.
If we skipping, it ain't cause we happy, goddamn it.
Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Like every time you speak, you say fight the power.
Fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be.
When you see a hat go up in there, it's gonna be niggas everywhere.
This is definitely an anthem. This is a crazy song.
Fight the power.
Fade out, fade out. We just need to give him one verse. That's it. I think it delivered the message. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, man?
You definitely did. You had your choir. You was the preacher. You had.
God damn it. Jump on another nigga and watch what happened to you.
I wish a nigga would.
I wish. Whoa, wait a minute.
You cut off the Elvis line?
Tell me how it go.
What'd he say?
Elvis. What was it? Elvis was a cracker to me.
Elvis was a hero to most
but he
men.
never meant to be a new straight out racist.
There you go.
You right, Ma. Maybe I should have let it rock.
You faded it out. You should have punched the nigga and called him Elvis when you punched him.
And Elvis!
Elvis ass out of here.
I want to see the meme video where they got all karate sounds and playing in the back.
On that.
Oh, that's what we should do.
Hi.
This nigga got all of it.
Hi.
There you go. You just need to chop that up right there. And there you go. You ain't got to pay. There you go.
Hey, when he throw the hat in the air. Bastard!
Hey, what he say? Hey, you killed my father. Wait, I go.
Killed my father. Hi.
I honor his death. I gotta Google it.
Yeah, no, that'd be fly.
Hey, I'm gonna go with
What you got?
I got Chicago rap, man.
Yeah, man.
This nigga's called Chi-Town Tay.
Chi-Town Tay.
Southside. Here we go. Chicago.
What, ma?
Who knows who this is going to be?
Oh, you ain't a supporter of Chicago, is what you saying?
Chi-Town Tay.
I do support Chicago, I'm just saying. It's
Chi-Town
always.
Tay.
What are you saying? Be articulate in what you're saying.
I'm saying this is going to be entertaining at the very least.
And they gonna be doing this.
Because Chicago is everything. Everything dope comes from Chicago.
What that dance they be doing?
Let's get it.
He's on fire, baby.
All right, let's see.
Chicago reside, come from the south side, they grew up in poverty. Know it's some light at the end of the tunnel if you make it about this bitch. Know that my chance is 1 in a million, hitting the lottery. So off this rap shit, I gotta get it, I've been weighing my options up. So I just been smoking and riding shit. Rolling up, getting high, I ain't gon' lie, man, I know it ain't too many ways out the shit. I was thinking to myself, man, just the other night, like trapping really ain't the way out this shit. Cause nigga, if you trapped, then you trapped in the city. That's where the money coming from, unless you got another source of income. Ain't no way that you can leave it. Can't be stressing out about money, cause then you always gonna wake up in a bad mood. I know that this money and these millions ain't gon' come from me playing no scratch offs. On this rap shit, gotta keep it coming. Ain't no reason for me not to blast off. I've been trying to get this money since I was a youngin', but shit, man, I had to. I was that little nigga selling the weed to the security at the high school. I was that little nigga coming and reeking and smelling like weed in the classroom. I was that little nigga coming and flea selling weed and had heat on the rap too. I was the one that freestyled in the class, beat the beat on the desk with a pencil. Real Chicago reside, come from the south side, they grew up in poverty.
It's gonna make you rap.
There was some light at the end of the tunnel if you make it about this bitch. Know that my chance is one in a million, hitting the lottery. So off this rap shit, I gotta get it out.
All the niggas from Chicago, what?
Got a Chicago record though. They all got like.
Big Mark. I was thinking to myself, man, just the other night, like trapping really ain't the way out this shit. Cause nigga, if you trapped, then you trapped in the city. That's where the money coming from, unless you got another source of income. Ain't no way that you can leave it. A lot of people losing their people. Shit'll make a lot of people hate their own city. A lot of people playing on leave. Shit, and a lot of people got some good reasons. Sometimes I feel like a lot of these people wanna get away where it be a little peaceful. Or maybe somewhere by the palm trees where the winter ain't freezing, ain't really much evil. Shit. I wanna move to Calabasas or I wanna move where it's peace and quiet when I sleep and when I wake up. I wanna take a picture on the caption, make it say move, smoke a chiller, counting money on the lakefront. This ain't no place that people get successful when they try to move to. This what people try to get away from. A lot of people make plans too, but it never ain't cool. I ain't got no hope and never make none. Chicago reside, come from the south side, they grew up in poverty. There was some light at the end of the tunnel if you make it about this bitch. Know that my chance is one in a million, hitting the lottery. So off this rap shit, I gotta get it. I've been waiting.
It's Chicago Tay, man. That nigga spent a lot of money on his outfits.
Chicago reside, come from the south side, and grew up in poverty. There was some light at the end of the tunnel if you make it about this bitch. Know that my chance is one in a million, hitting the lottery. So off this rap shit, I gotta get it. I've been weighing my options up.
The Chicago nigga.
That was Chicago Tay again. Yeah. What y'all got to say about that?
Shout out to Tay, man.
Y'all support him? Y'all go to a concert?
It's gonna be a negative on that one, but shout out to him.
You fucking a bad bitch that be like, let's go to this Chicago Tay concert.
Grew up to poverty.
You spit something, nigga. What you got?
Hey, I don't rap no more, man.
And he's clearly better than you.
I sing now.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that. I gotta vet that.
I ain't got nothing. I rapped many moons ago, brother.
Episode 190, man. I don't know what y'all got any shout outs? Anybody I wanna say shout out to?
Absolutely. Shout out to my daughter Amaya. I know we don't want to do this here. You know, most of the time we don't promote other podcasts like that a lot. But she has her own podcast, Cereal for Podcast.
No, we got to promote hers.
Yeah. Cereal for Podcast.
What is it called?
She dropped Cereal for Podcast.
Cereal for Podcast.
I mean, Cereal for Breakfast, excuse me.
Oh,
cereal for Breakfast.
Oh, so she breaking down all the cereals?
You have to check it out.
You got to check it out.
Serial killers? What's her tagline? What like
Cereal for Breakfast. I'll put a link up.
Man,
I'll do it again.
I'm gonna check that.
Yeah. I'll put a link up again. But
shout out to her.
Yeah.
Definitely shout out to her. I guess we out, man. Hold it down to next week.
Shout out to the Bears.
Wait, why the Bears?
Man, because we in Chicago, man, and if it ain't about Chicago Bears, it ain't about nothing. Who your team?
Bulls?
Who your football team?
Bears.
All right, then. Going to the preseason game.
No.
Going to the preseason game tomorrow.
My team is not the Bears. I have no hate for the Bears, but it's okay.
Come on, my.
I got no hate for
Who your team, bruh?
The Ravens, but it's okay. But I don't hate.
It's always been the Ravens.
It was the Browns, and then it was the Ravens.
So it's never been the Bears.
It was they're cool. Here's the thing. I love all Chicago teams, but more importantly, I love people from Chicago.
Yeah. I think he just did a thing. I think he just did a thing.
He did you again?
You always find a way to get me. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Y'all hold it down, man. Episode 190 of the Lot Podcast.